Hi, YouTube. Welcome on in. Hey, we're going to go ahead and get started. ReZero, Season 3, Episode number 2. I got it right this time, chat. I got to say, I'm super excited for ReZero. I'm excited with what they're doing with the characters. And I've had some time to thonk. Not just think, but thonk. I've been at my fucking desk plotting away. I have, literally, in my office, I have a giant whiteboard that goes all around my office. And I've been thinking. And I've been writing. And my coworkers think I'm fucking insane. But I think I'm starting to piece together pieces. I'm not sure if they're good pieces. I'm not sure if they're bad pieces. But I'm starting to put together a big aspect of the narrative that is being told. Overall, ladies and gentlemen, we will be pausing a lot. We will be yapping a lot. I'm the yap god for a reason. Grab a drink, grab a snack. Get ready, because this is probably, yes, it's 20-something minutes. But it's going to be a lot longer than that. I hope you know that. I hope you guys know that, right? So, in comes in a number of questions that start coming into mind, right? Which is, number one, how pivotal of a role? And these are the questions that are coming to mind. Chat, don't answer them, or else as mentioned, mods will put you in emo-only mode. How pivotal of a role are the royal selection candidates going to play with this upcoming threat that is here? Right. And this was sort of being highlighted with the way that people were being grouped up in the first episode, right? Which is we had everyone in there. We already saw the tension of the Estrella family. We already saw a big aspect of like, hey, you know what? Priscilla don't give a damn. Mommy Priscilla comes in and she demands a fucking stage, right? We have Anastasia there being sus as always. It's not that I don't like her. It's just in a world where she lives and breathes capitalism, I just gotta say sus, you know. In a world where she's like fucking Mr. Krabs, and she's like, money. Something about that just screams out to me that, like, you know, how much can you absolutely trust her in that, right? And even past that, right? We also have the whole semblance of like the dynamic between Subaru and Emilia, and Subaru and Reinhardt, and Subaru and all these other characters, and how he's sort of a centerpiece or a glue unknowing to all these individuals. And a lot of things are coming into mind. And these are some of the questions that come being. And I want to ask them here and now before we even hit the start button. Because otherwise, if I ask them later, you're going to be like, if you had those questions, why didn't you answer them? Well, simple, right? Because sometimes when I ask shit, people take it too literally. And then they're like, I get all these fucking Reddit threads being like, he read the light novel. He pre-read and pre-wrote the fucking show. You know, and it's like, no, dude, I'm thinking logical ways of thinking of what are these Chekhovian guns that are being placed here, right? He's tapping himself. Pre-watched, shake my head. I know, right? Even though it's an analysis stream. So, in comes in the question, and these are a couple Chekhovian guns that are yet to be answered that I've been thinking about. Is Subaru's smell going to play a big factor at some point in the future? And that is a big question I have, right? Because for example, for Betelgeuse, it was very much an aspect of, oh, you know, who are you, right? An almost immediacy aspect of that, right? So, like, thinking off of that, it comes into being, how much of a factor is that going to play if he has the witch's smell on him? If he stonks, right? If he stinks, and not a good type of stink, how much of a factor is that going to play going forward? And for other individuals that he might encounter in that same regard, right? Past that comes in another question. The big tree with the whale. The big tree that took down the whale, right? And this whole aspect that keeps being brought up. Who is Flugel? Or what is Flugel? Okay, but why is Flugel? But no one asking how is Flugel, and that's the real question. A guy from 400 years ago. But that's the beautiful aspect, Sad Sachin, is a lot of these Chekhovian guns have been put in place for 400 years. I.e., I think that there's a big connection. Tape is a fucking genius. And I have a feeling that the way that he writes is like poetry in motion. And some people can get mad at me, and that's A-okay, right? Where this is 400 years ago, right? And this is the I guess present. I gotta get a better marker. Wrong marker to use. Like I feel as though Tape is a fucking genius, and he's writing poetry in motion. And that's the number one thing. So let me go ahead and present, future, right? So I feel like a lot of this is sort of like written in a big way where the end is the beginning and the beginning is the end, right? I.e., stuff that happened 400 years ago is quite literally one of the biggest Chekhovian guns as to how these character dynamics came to be, how that references the present, and how the present can go ahead and hit onto the future, and how the future might even influence the past. That is what I'm really interested in seeing, right? Is how these Chekhovian guns play into one another. Flugel-sama, geese. Literally the title of the first episode. So whenever I'm looking at this, it's like one of those things where you see, a story that can cross-reference itself beautifully, right? With different texts and different aspects of things. I'm sort of wondering, how much is this going to cross-reference itself in a beautiful pattern where you might see, I know that this might seem, I guess, linear, right? But imagine this actually being right here, right? And it just being another start of the cycle. That's sort of what I'm wondering is how much of this is cyclical in nature? What is the importance of Flugel and the Chekhovian guns that have been put or placed 400 years ago, right? And all of these aspects of things. And I don't know what the fuck's to come forward, but just judging from the interactions, from the fact that like the Satala, the witches, you fucking name it, right? That was a lot of spit. I'm sorry, chat. It's all thrown all the way back here. So that's, I don't know. I feel like I'm cracking out and I don't even know, ladies and gentlemen. My mind's going wild. You guys should see my board in my office, man. It's insane. It is insane. I started cracking down on certain things and I'm like, wait a minute. The eyes in Subaru, like the light in Subaru's eyes comes into fruition here, right? This sort of starts happening and it sort of makes me wonder if Subaru were to collect, right? If you were to defeat all the archbishops and like somehow consume their power, would Subaru still be Subaru? Take pictures for us. Question for you guys. Would Subaru still be Subaru? I'm not in my office, brother. This is my streaming room, my office at work. Or, right? Would it be more than that? Right? That's the real question is what would he become in a situation or in essence where, and I've talked about this, right? What are the sins, right? When you have all the sins, that makes a person. You as an individual, as a being, right, are filled with sloth, are filled with gluttony, are filled with pride, with wrath, with all these different sins, like sins altogether, right? And that's how we self-actualize, right? Is actually keeping all of that in control and acknowledging what we have more or less of. That is interesting. I'm beginning to feel like a yap god. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry. There's 101 theories that I could really go into. It's just looking at all these different dynamics and looking at what's being presented in here. As I mentioned, I have theories upon theories upon theories, but who knows? It might not mean anything. I might literally be just shooting in the dark, or it might actually have a meaning, right? And this aspect of self might actually play an importance in the story at long. Who knows? Maybe it's important for Subaru to go through and, become the one and all, right? Maybe it is important for Subaru to go through and fucking play Pokemon and collect all these different fucking sins if possible. Maybe it's part of, I don't know, a fucking grand aspect of the overall story where you can't really progress without being a fucking Pokemon master. I don't know. But what I do know is that this story is being told beautifully, and this story is being told in such a concise way that it really puts us in such an aspect of fear, right? Aspect of self. Serious. Can't get her out of my mind. Can't get her out of my mind, chat. But it comes... No, oh God, I immediately thought you really are his son. The real Subaru is my neighbor's. She made bro crazy. She did. And that's the main regard, right? In what way? In the way that, the more I thought about it, the more I'm like, what are her powers? You are the sun. I do. Thank you. I'm sorry? In the regard says, what are her powers? if it is an AoE, then what can counter that? How will Subaru fight this? How will the gang take this on? That is a question that's coming into my mind. Her powers are being based. Clapping. All right. With that being said, I did tell you guys to go grab a drink, go grab a snack. This is only a portion of it, ladies and gentlemen. Just a 10-minute little introduction into some of the things that are in there. I'm really curious, and I'm actually kind of curious. I guess here's the other question. What sort of Sokovian gun is, what's the little girl's name? The one that sings and like, you know, I joined in on the fucking rap. Liliana. There you go. What sort of Sokovian gun is Liliana to the overall story? And that's where my mind's... Hold on. Wait a minute. I'll let that simmer. Hold on. I'll let that simmer. Hold on. Sokovian loli. I'm donking. Hold on. I'm letting that simmer. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I'll keep that in the back of my mind. Yeah, almost every character, Zips. By the way, I hope you're doing well. Hope you're practicing that self-care. Is like a Sokovian gun. To give you a timestamp right now for when the opening ends. So yes, please, FBI. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's fucking go. Let's go.
Subaru, 大丈夫?
What the fuck happened? I thought these were the right white subs. I don't mean to ruin the fucking... Oh no. Oh no. Hold on, let me fix the subs.
Subaru, 大丈夫? 落ち着いたかしら?
大丈夫。ちょっと立ちくらみしただけ。ありがとう。
You don't fucking do that, brother. You don't fucking do that. Bro, it's not okay. Bro, she's living rent-free in his mind almost immediately. Thank you. Hold on.
Subaru, 大丈夫?
I do want to talk about this a little bit, right? How many of you guys, and this is how I want to conceptualize this, have either been extremely sick, nauseated, almost to the point of throwing up, or just not feeling well, right? And you still had to put on a mask, right? Bro can't even say thank you anymore. Well, I know, right, Kamiya? How many of you guys have gone through a scenario like this? Yeah, even through COVID, right? Where you're feeling absolutely like garbage, right? And you've had to put on a mask. Everyone's worried about you, and you're like, "No, I'm fine. I'll keep doing whatever I need to do." And you still push past it. Does that usually work in your favor or no? Me every day at work, yeah. No, for sometimes work can be toxic in of itself. I also kind of want to talk about the dynamics that we have here, real quick. I love that we have Beoko, right? The lovely Beoko. You know, like and Emilia always taking care of my boss Subaru here, but at the same time. Liliana, right? Liliana's a musician, expert musician. And in the previous episodes, we saw Priscilla be a dancer. That's actually a really good combo if you think about it. Priscilla's just observing, laugh my ass off. Found it.
意地っぽり。まったくかしら。あ、なんだかすごく賑やかね。そのようなのよ。昨日と違ってやけに騒がしくやってるかしら。
Sokovian loli. Question chat. Who can draw crowds in an effort and way that can touch their kokoro? Is Liliana a Sokovian loli? I hate to use the word loli like that, but is she a Sokovian gun? Liliana. Loliana. She is a loli, don't worry. Okay, but the main regard that comes through with it, right, is this capacity and this ability to be able to go ahead and get people around, right? So it makes me wonder in a big way, right? We have two individuals that can do this so far that have been presented in a poetry is motion way. Sirius and Loliana. That's her name from now on, chat. Excuse me. Is this the Chekhovian Loliana that we're getting? It's like Chad Chuck. Right. I'm looking at this scenario, and I'm looking at a scenario where we have individuals that are gathering around, right, almost instantly. Of course, we have Priscilla there joining in with the beautiful dancing, right, in of itself. But the ability to command the crowd, right? One of them's an AOE in a similar way where music and singing and theater can be an AOE as well, right? So, is Loliana going to be used in some way, shape, or form against Sirius? Or maybe, I don't know, it's like Dragon Ball Z and it turns out she's Sirius Black, right? Or Loliana Black, right? Don't forget we can have Chad Chuck. Liliana about literally just shit over his speech, right? Liliana watched Tokyo Blade and got inspired. The whole thing is, I want you guys to start critically thinking about situations and scenarios like this, right? I may be wrong. I may be right. I don't fucking know. But what I am thinking about is how would an author introduce characters, even inside of your own narrative, right? And give them importance. I.e., every story that you tell it with with an importance to it, right? You're not just talking about random NPCs being in the background unless it's important to the story that you're going to tell. So, seeing Loliana and seeing the impact that they've been having, it's scratching my brain. It's scratching my brain in a way that I can't fucking explain it. And it's making me fucking yell. How is this going to happen? I don't fucking know. Where this would happen, I don't fucking know. But my brain is trembling, and I'm looking at this, and I'm like, we have a whole entire fucking crowd in a different scenario in a positive way, i.e. compared to the end of episode 1, where we have a crowd in a negative way. Brain trembling. Exactly. It's going to be a rap battle. Yeah. Stomping around like my name's Godzilla. Got weapons up the wazoo. Ain't nobody Miller. I'm Trevor Belmont. First Belmont ever. Who the fuck is Simon? Don't get clever. All right, anyway. All right, here we go. Sorry about that, chat. I was just looking at that, and it kind of sparked something inside of my mind. W theory. It sparked something inside of my mind where I was like, you just don't introduce a character for no reason. The character has to have some importance behind why they're there, right? I.e. Priscilla has to have an importance for that same aspect of coming here, whatever that may be, right? And so on and so forth. Sorry.
Subaru, 大丈夫?
Now I got both the wide subs and the small subs. What is going on? All right. No! All right, anyway, sorry. Scuff stream. A-okay, brothers. Wide. Sorry, FBI. Hit a key again when I'm pausing.
落ち着いたかしら?
大丈夫。ちょっと立ちくらみしただけ。ありがとう。
ごめんね。
死に戻りしたのか。
ふひゅー、驚きましたよ、夏木様。このリリアナ、チンコンかあまり練習してないもので。
嘘だろ。この場所かよ。今って。
Oh shit.
あの直前に戻った。
Oh shit. This is terrifying. Well, aside from not having much time, we also have to consider the impact that this can have at large, right? I.e., number one, what is the trend that's been happening so far, right? Season 1, Season 2, right? What was the big trend, the big aspect of stuff? Who were they going after? Who was the That's going after, right? Who is Betelgeuse going after? Emilia. Now we have a scenario where you're kind of fucked up, right? You're kind of in the middle of the fucking ocean, water, whatnot. Really, no room to escape if you think about it. What do you do? What do you do in a scenario like that? And Subaru might not even be thinking about that at this moment, but I bet you anything that this will come to mind later. I bet you anything that this is going to be one of those big aspects of things. This is a trap city, right? This is the trap city, and not in a good way. This is going to be one of those things where all of a sudden, yes, right, call an ambulance, but not for me, because everyone else is here too. The so-called former trap city. So, not the Felix, not time for the 5 Fs, 6 Fs, right? Because that's all of a sudden, it's like, what do you do in a scenario like this? You're in Subaru's shoes right now. You just returned by death. Whoop. What do you do? Fight, flight, freeze, fawn, flop. Fuck. What do you do? Are you going to fight back? Are you going to run? Are you going to try and run? Are you going to try and get like, just, oh, Archbishop Sama, I'm here for you? Or are you just going to be like, oh, existential dread, crisis, I don't know what to go ahead and do? Or are you just going to freeze altogether? Or are you going to go and be like, hey, it is what it is. Time to go ahead and load up my computer and go on them like, hentai sites. Like, what are you going to go ahead and do in a scenario like that, right? Try to raise her up, maybe? This is seriously bad. Right. So that's the main regard is, in a scenario where you're trapped like this, in a scenario where your life is literally threatened, and you might only think of one individual at this point in time, how does this evolve going forward? Simply leave. They can't legally kill me. What do you think he will do at Leicester Wizard Powers today? I think fully knowing, right? If that's a really interesting question, Ricardo. I think fully knowing the capacity as to what's happening, all of a sudden, if I were in his shoes, I would be telling everyone. Like, let's say that I have all these individuals here, right? I'd be like, holy shit, I'm back. Yes, I have to deal with the acute stress, with everything. I'd be like, Tasnim, Kraith, FBI, yo, I have a feeling that this is going to happen. Hey, get ready. I think I feel since Archbishop's being here. Hey, you know what? We might need to go ahead and hey, Reinhard, where are you? I need your blessings, sir. You can't tell about the witch power, though. Like, I would literally just be fucking yelling and making a big scene about anything and or everything, right? Because at the end of the day, Reinhardt, baby, or call for him like he did in Arc 1. Yeah. There's the punishment thing from Satella if he reveals something about her, right? But he already predicted the whale, so why not use the same excuse to predict this bishop, right? So that's the same regard, right? Once you stalling time instead. If you call too much attention, isn't it going to be worse? It might be worse, especially if Sirius is around. 100% Dean Costa. It might be pretty bad if Sirius is around. However, this is where you can start testing stuff. Like, for example, if you were to think about it, who would be the best matchup for these individuals? And that's sort of where you can start testing stuff. It sounds fucked up, but it's probably one of the best ways to go ahead and go through with it, right? That's right. He doesn't have his media. Who would you test? Who would I test against? Who specifically, Kraith? Kraith, who would I test specifically against? Who? Against Sirius? Honestly, I'd probably put Reinhard. I kind of want to see if my Shakovian Loliana would come true. Maybe throw in. I'm thinking about keeping Emilia safe, so I'd probably run with her somewhere else. Maybe throw in a couple of the real selection candidates. Fuck it. Let's see who wins. Have Reinhardt in there with the blessings of like earmuffs or some shit. No, Belko I have to use for my own protection in that sense, right? But wasn't using return by death experimental, kind of would end up projecting. Interesting how Subaru's immune to some of the aspects of the other archbishops, like seeing Geese's unseen hand and remembering them after getting eaten, but not immune to serious AoE. The blessing of the AirPods. Anyway, the main regard that I'm getting at here is, and I'm going to ask this of you guys, What would you guys do? And first off, if you could team up with anybody, who would you team up with and why? Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
急がねえとベアトリス俺とダメだペテルギウスは必要にエミリアを狙ったなら同じ滞在司教のシリウスの目的も
I love your train of thinking, but there's also a flaw in that. Love your frame of thinking, but there's a flaw in that.
ベアトリス俺とダメだペテルギウスは必要にエミリアを狙ったなら同じ滞在司教のシリウスの目的も
何なのよ
Subaru. You may not know it just yet. If it was only one archbishop in this area, I would say smart move. He's panicking. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. That's that fight or flight instinct, right? Emotion-based responses, like just acting on like extreme emotions, is going to lead to stupid results. But we did see the Yep God. It's the perfect plan. What are you on about? What I'm on about is in a scenario like this, like number one, that would be absolutely true. And I would say, oh, that might be a smart move if it was just one individual, right? And he doesn't know, of course, that others are there, but we as viewers know that the Yap God is here as well. So in a scenario like this, wouldn't it be better to go ahead and, I don't know, team up with others? I mean, compared to earlier season, he's 100%, 100%. Yeah, that's where hindsight 2020 comes in. Absolutely, absolutely.
俺と同じ甘いもので大丈夫かエミリアと一緒にいてくれ
またベティにも言えないことなのかしら
悪いでも何かあった時俺が一番最初に頼るのはお前だあさてちょっとひとっ走り気分転換がてら飲み物でも買ってくるよ
スバルお願いだから気をつけて無茶しちゃダメだからね
I love Emilia's empathetic nature. I love Emilia's empathetic nature. Imagine not seeing for like a good while, right? A good while not seeing this expression on him, right? This expression of like this mask, this heavy fucking mask that Subaru loves to wear whenever there's a like, you know, there's a straight up threat. She knows. My God, she knows. She knows. Yeah, a year since he's freaked out like this, right? And all of a sudden, you see that expression come through again. And last time you've seen expressions like this, you're like, holy fuck, there was some reckless stuff that was happening. She's aware. She sees through. I love just seeing this growth, right? And I love the fact that Emilia is just very open about it. Oh, yeah.
もちろん信じて待っててくれ君は俺が守るから
Oh.
気をつけてね
Oh.
お気をつけて
Fuck! The OP! Fuck! Ah! Ah! Okay, cool. Let's back it up just un poquito, por favor, señor.
無茶しちゃダメだからね
Un poquito.
ああもちろん信じて待っててくれ君は俺が守るから
So then Subaru being, all right, it's not the Riz Subaru that makes her heart flutter. It's the Subaru that actually has a goal and purpose that is reassuring and kind and there for her that makes her heart skip a beat. Is that it? It's not the, you know, the fucking mogging Subaru that gets her heart going. It's the Subaru that's like, hey, you know, like, I got to protect you too. Like, I'm here for you, right? Like, Subaru's eyes look tired already. I know, and he's just barely started this run, Jojo. Not the mewing. But he's being for real. And that's the main regard, right? Is Subaru actually being very open and honest in that regard. And it's something that comes just naturally as opposed to actively thinking about pickup lines or actively thinking about rizzing someone out. That's sick.
気をつけてね。
This has to be a big Shakovian gun. This has to be like a big aspect. Like all four of these individuals are probably going to play a critical fucking role in this entire fucking story. Either this arc, next arc, the arc after that, some way, shape, or form. All four of these individuals are going to be fucking goats. Goats. All right, 302. We're skipping. We're skipping the opening until the very end because apparently there's some spoilers on it. And it's better to go ahead and do the opening and the ending together at the end of the episode. All right, we good. We good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Ay, 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 ay. Canta y no llores. Why would you fucking go there alone, brother? Let me fucking solo her. My dude really was like, who, está solita? Why would he fucking go? Bro's investigation. Nah, I'd win. I love Subaru, and this might be one of those pure, like, you know, quick action moments, right? Where it's clear something's about to happen. And I think at the end of the day, the more information that you get, the better. But in a scenario like this, at the same time, this is just like, look at this ominous shot, brother. Look at this looks like some PT Silent Hills level stuff, man. Yeah, this just screams like we're cooked. We're let him cook. I chat. We'll let him cook. But I guess, would you guys have rushed in here? Mods, throw up a poll. Would you guys have rushed in here? Yes or no? This wouldn't have been the first place I'd gone to. That's just me being straight up about it. This would not have been the first place I'd run into at all.
I いつはいない。てか、自分で鎖を任せてやがったのか、あいつ。大丈夫か、ルスベル。もういい、もういいんだ。もうこんなことする必要は。でも、僕が約束守らなきゃ、ティーナが。
Oh. That's crazy, man. That FBI, that's fucking crazy. You tell a kid to go ahead and do this, otherwise, oof. Oof. This is just painting her even more as a fucking monster. It's not even that she did it to him, it's that she made it to him to himself. Wow. Maybe he thinks he can be stealthily and escapes, but he overestimates himself.
大丈夫だ。この町には今頼りになる人がいっぱいいて、大丈夫なんだ。だから。
Ladies and gentlemen, she got him. Oh no! Serenexo, thanks so much for the follow, and Shy Mimikyu, appreciate the follow as well. My God. Okay. I think this is one of the key things, right? If it's in an AoE, then she has to be within a radius to go ahead and affect you in that scenario. But comes in my question is, what is the trigger? What is the trigger that, and I'm not talking about getting triggered. I mean, like, what is the trigger that allows for this to come into effect? Clearly, it's something so minuscule that, like, I haven't heard it. The voice, you think? Studio trigger. What is the trigger that causes her powers to come into being? Is it something to do with high levels of emotion? I.e., The more emotional you are, the more that this effect comes into being.
この町には今頼りになる人がいっぱいいて大丈夫なんだ。だから止まれよ足の震え。
And now they're both linked. No. No.
ルスル。
So that I think that's the main regard, though, is like seeing their insane connection, right? And how that can be. So anything that she can do to one of them at this point in time is going to cause harm to the other. So imagine this, right? Imagine Evil Ed has you in his lair, right? And I have the person that you love most in the world in one chair, and I have you in the other, right? And I have this power. If I was evil, I wouldn't just take you out right away. You know what I would do? Take out a little piece of plier, take out your nail, right? Go after the other one, take out the other one. Go after the other one, take out the other one. If that's spreading, right? Slowly but surely, that's a lot of pain, right? Not the nails. Oh, what about for your teeth, right? If pain is transferred from one to the other, just imagine slowly going through that, right? Or the feelings of suffocation, right? If this is going to be a shared experience between you and someone that you love, and I have to extract information out of it, Evil Ed is messed up. Oh, chat. My stars are bad. Just listening to this. Like, yeah, that's one of those aspects, right? How would you extract information or even further your plot or further yourself in a negative way if you wanted to go and be seen that way by doing stuff like this, right? Whether that's psychological torture, i.e., I'm going to go ahead and keep you guys in a white room, right? And no, this is not a Mr. Beast challenge. Just imagine a white room all together and play your favorite song over and over, or not even your favorite song, a horrible song over and over again, right? And then like every 30 minutes, a random light will appear somewhere, right? And you have to say the color, or else, I don't know, we'll come in and we'll take out another nail or something like that, just until you start getting used to it, right? A room that you can't leave until you listen to the entire music. Hearing scenarios like this and seeing the amount of pressure, the psychological pressure that comes through with it, I do wonder if insanity from one individual could be transferred onto the other. And if that's the case, where would the psyche break be, right? The mind break. If there's two individuals, a child and an adult, and you have them both in this AOE, and you break the child's psyche, would that break the psyche of the adult regardless of tolerance? Sorry. That's a really dark questions, but like if you had Sirius's power and you were trying to get information, or you were trying to do certain things, how would you act with her abilities, right? Watching the stream with the wide subtitles. I know it's crazy. But that's the overall aspects of things, right? Until No Game, No Life Season 2. Shit. But overall, that's sort of what I'm trying to highlight is I love how these characters range, right? The archbishops, yes, they're bad, but their abilities can be used in a way that's even worse if needed. Anyway, let's keep going. Apologies. Oh, fuck. Oh! Ah! Wouldn't that have instantly snapped your neck? Wouldn't that have instantly snapped your neck? No fuck. Ah! And the fingers too, brother. Ah! Hold on. We gotta. His arms took half the load. He grabbed the chain. Still, though, look at this. Wow. The fear, man. Thanks so much for the follow, Leo. The fear. Hold on. We're gonna go back on Six Flags train right here. Hold on. You guys ready for the ride? Hands up. Hands up. We're about to go down. That's a really fucked up joke. Fuck. I take that back. I take that back. Hold on. I take that back. Sorry, Evil Ed was still there. Evil Ed was still there. Apologies. Oh shit. Anyways, let's go, brothers. Oh my god, I'm crying. That was so fucking stupid. Bro's getting hooked like a fish. I don't get it. Good title. Good. Let's keep it that way. All right, let's go.
そんなに恐怖するのはあなたが優しい証拠なのです。あなたがそんなに恐怖するのはあなたが優しい証拠なのです。
See, Subaru, in a situation like this, what you should do is you should go for the leg sweep, right? And then you just go straight into jiu-jitsu from there on, right? Straight into jiu-jitsu. But no, bite them, sweep the leg, reflex reaction. Of course it's gonna be protect your neck, right? That's a normal fucking reaction. But the kick and everything.
あなたが優しい証拠なのです。
Oh, I know, Shiny Mimikyu, he's way too fucking scared. The way his dogs just fucking rip off, my god. My god, okay. Imagine choking, right? Like that. Like, imagine being on the kid's side, right? And then just feeling the sensation of your fingers just coming off and then phantom choking, ladies and gentlemen. You wish to save Subaru-kun. Wait. That's not Subaru-kun. Serious, you're drunk. Go home. Not you, Siri! Ah! Fucking Siri came on. Oh no. Mistranslation, it's loose spells. So, that's it. That's the overall regard in that, right? No, Crates, we had to revert to using the other subs because the subs that apparently for some reason they were making it wide, right? Yeah, his glitched accidentally. But the overall element that I'm trying to get at is imagine choking, right? Imagine not knowing where this is coming from, right? And all of a sudden you just start choking like randomly, right? And you can't feel your fingers and your knobs are just there and all of this stuff is coming through. That would be absolutely fucking horrible. Absolutely fucking horrible. And those are the moments of desperation. And those are the moments that start changing you, right? Like, if you come back from a loop like this, what do you do then? How do you attempt it next? Do you feel helpless? Into when do you go before you start breaking?
ルスベル君の恐怖を優しいあなたが一緒に感じる。
Hey,
あなたの
yo!
感じたルスベル君の恐怖をルスベル君があなたを通して感じる。
All the archbishops could also use their power for good if you think about it. We're only seeing the negative side of the archbishops, but imagine Sirius being a really good couples therapist, right? And then giving one the emotions of the other. You know, there's a very thin line between pleasure and pain in a scenario like this. but they're evil. Can you fix her, Ed? Group therapy, laugh my ass off. Oh no. Oh no. Another archbishop licking the eye thing. I thought you were going to go in another direction. I want you to think about that, Coffee. I really do. I want you to double think on that because I was going in that direction if you think about it. But the main regard that I'm trying to highlight with that is, number one, we have an individual, right, who can spread fear almost instantly like this. And this is why I love the characters and I love the way that they're showcasing like this interaction, this dynamic. Subaru trying to go in there, be a good guy, gets caught up in it, gets thrown out like a piece of paper, can't really do anything other than choke, cry, and feel his death coming. On the other hand, the kid has to witness all of this and feel extremely helpless while he chokes as well. Wow.
目に映り込む全てが怖い。
そのルスベル君が感じたさらなる恐怖を全て受け止める。喜びも悲しみも恐怖も首をつらされる苦しみ。それこそ死が愛を分かつまで。どうやら限界みたいですね。では次はティーナちゃんに力をお借りしましょう。お二人はお疲れ様でした。
I would be sick after that. I would be fucking sick after that. I'll be honest, if I came back from that loop, I'd be like, nope, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Just look at his eyes, man. They're even worse than the previous one. Like it's just nothing but pain, right? One of the worst things that have happened to him. And that's the thing is whenever people talk about Subaru, or whenever we look at Subaru is one of the most resilient characters that we've seen, right? Because he uses his environment, he uses a goal, he uses whatever he can to try and come back and try it again, even if he doesn't want to, right? He starts going back at it again and again, even if he's tired, even if it's unhealthy, he tries to stand up and go again. And that's what's fucking wild. I love Subaru as a character. I love Subaru as a character, and I'll say it 1,000 times. 10 seconds. Well, wait. I gotta blow my nose either way. Here's the main thing, and I'm gonna highlight it. How many of you guys fear death? How many of you guys genuinely have maybe a fear of the unknown, a fear of death, a fear of like what's to come, what it'll do? I know I do. I'll be honest. I've mentioned this many a times before. I used to be an end-of-life therapist, which means like, especially in the Netherlands, there's oftentimes a therapist or a psychologist has to give the A-OK for individuals to, pass on or be there at the final moments for when an individual does pass on, to be there with the family and be able to go to give appropriate care, counseling, whatever it might need. And it can be quite a lot to see someone go. Death is a scary concept in of itself. Alzheimer's, you're losing aspects of yourself is terrifying, right? All of these things can be can be a lot to deal with. How do you? I could say I don't care, except exciting or fearful, which is the case in coin. So there's a big aspect in thanatology when it comes to counseling and therapists that that's their main expertise, where they feel as though everything that's motivating comes from an aspect of death, right? An aspect of trying to leave something behind. Meme scene, history, whatever that may be. We're all trying to leave a mark, or maybe not a mark in some way, shape, or form. Maybe you're trying to erase the messy history that your parents or family have left behind. Maybe you're trying to go ahead and build something up better for the future, right? What does death look like for you? And are you afraid? And if you're afraid, why? And those are a lot of questions, right? It's a lot of questions to conceptualize, a lot of everything to come through. But imagine knowing imagine this, right? You know that today's your last day. And I'm going to ask it in this way because I want you guys to put yourself in Subaru's position while not going to that intensity. Today is your last day on Earth. You can only spend, first off, how do you feel about that? And second off, you can only spend this last day with one person in your life. Who would it be and why? Today is your last day on Earth, for whatever reason. one person in your life at the moment, only one person, who would you spend it with and why? If it's, and if you do pick a person, why that person? And then that's the real question to come through. What significance do they have for you? For Subaru, I'm pretty sure it would be Emilia, right? But for you guys picking a person, right? Why do you think you guys would pick that person? Your abuelita, your mom, the one that's stuck by me since forever now. Like, and that's how we start realizing, like, the importance of the connections that we make as well, right? La abue, yeah. And it sucks because it's not like you'd be able to hang out with everyone, but if it was just that one person that you're able to hang out with, you would feel happy and fulfilled. They're already gone, so no luck for you, Bulbous. There's a lot of aspects of fear. There's a lot of aspects of anxiety when you put yourself in that scenario. Now, for Subaru, of course, he's going through all of this, right? Fear is a natural response. Fight or flight is a natural response. Death is a natural response inside of that. How does he know if this power won't just stop working one day? And what if that death is final? That's terrifying. That is absolutely terrifying to think about. Think about how horrifying that is, right? You don't even know if your power is going to activate again. It's just by sheer luck that you keep coming back. So you are unnatural to the environment that you're in. And you never know when this time might be your last. Sorry, guys. That's how I try and conceptualize, like, externally to internally into the story, right? Because I know for me, my anxiety would be through the fucking roof in a scenario like that. Anyway.
そして歌の後はご歓談。夏希様はその時間に向けておやつなんて準備されるのが良いと思いませんか？
I see. Headbutts are effective against Lolianas. Oh, dude, rip, a big bonk.
何が
もう何がじゃないわよ。スバルいきなりダメじゃない。そうなのよ。暴力の前にまずそのブサイクなウインクをやめろと注意すべきかしら。そんなにブサイクでしたか？
Oh.
気持ち悪い。
スバル大丈夫？
ああ、切り替えろ。
Oh, Subaru.
グズグズしてる暇はない。早くしないと。でも一人で行ってもダメだ。無策のままじゃ誰かの力がいる。シリウスに勝てて剣能も効かない。広場に10分以内に来てくれる気は。
As soon as he said, who is strong enough to take her on? We all know it's fucking Reinhard. We all know it's fucking Ryan, brother. And fucking Garf as well. Might as well. It's fucking right hack, brother. It's right hack. He's strong enough, dude.
ラインハルトしつけえぞ頼む緊急事態なんだよざっけんな赤毛野郎に嫌味言われんのはごめんだとっととうせろ
Do it, brother.
さあラチンスこれは冗談じゃないあと5分もしないうちにやつが
Yeah.
魔女教の奴らが来るかもしれねえんだてめえそんな話をどこであてめえは確か魔女教のタイだわ
So it doesn't work on other people. It doesn't work on other people. It doesn't work on degenerates, on thieves, on that relief that comes from being able to go ahead and say that. Dude, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. At that point in time, you already know that maybe it's just Emilia who you can't tell. But if you're able to go ahead and showcase this to everybody else, right? Like, try it out. Fuck yeah. That's such a huge relief, right? You're able to go ahead and find support in some way, shape, or form. You're able to go ahead and find support. And also, the immediate link, wait a minute. You killed Sloth. Whoa. Okay, wait. At first, it was a no, but then it's like, wait a minute. Let's piece this all together. There's something fucking going on. He was too ambiguous. Right. Just that the cult might be there. Right. He never implied return by death, so that didn't break the rule.
ちくしょう、これで何もなきゃ街中で魔法ぶっ放すのは年法違反だ。てめえも頭下げろよ。これで
とても綺麗な輝きです。
Fuck! No! No! I thought we were fine! Oh no! Your hope going up? Hope coming fucking down, dude. She's back. Oops, we just made it easier. Jesus, people. Oh no, dude, that's horrible. My queen. My queen. All right, guys, count 10 seconds. I mean, she was camping. She was camping. But at the same time, she has to know something's up. Something.
ねえ、ありがとう。はい、では皆さん。
She fucking spawn camped us. That's ridiculous, right? And her instantly fucking taking action like this, instantly stepping up. Dude, if I was in this world and like I was for some reason, I don't know, had some magical abilities, I would be like Android 17 during the Tournament of Power when someone was about to, like, the girls from, what is it, Universe 3 were about to speak and you just fucking let loose, brother. None of this fucking yap center. No, we gotta keep this mouth just, we gotta keep her just fucking quiet, brother. None of this, none of this leveling up. No, right? We gotta go ahead and take care of this before the AoE takes effect. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna back it up just a little bit here. Go.
広場に10分以内に来てくれる供給。ラインハルト。しつけえぞ。頼む、緊急事態なんだよ。ざっけんな。赤毛野郎に嫌味言われんのはごめんだ。とっととうせろ。
Wait a minute. If we call Reinhardt hard in here, right, and the AoE is already going through, I love Subaru's plan, but the execution might not be the best. Now hear me out, and y'all can fucking roast me for this. Reinhardt is a king that has like 1,001 blessings, right? Blessings of like literally like, I don't know, blessings of the right hand, right? God hand. Blessings of the left foot. Blessings of water, right? Blessings of always being clean. Blessings of always like having hygienic hands. Blessings of felt kidnapping. But that doesn't mean everybody else has that. I.e., okay, he fights Sirius. Let's say that this happens. What if Sirius affects everyone else in the surroundings? Cool, Reinhardt is immune. That doesn't stop other people from being affected, you know? He's a fucking walking nuke. Dude, that you gotta be careful. Like, this is one of those scenarios where, like, you gotta be extremely fucking careful.
ラジンス、これは冗談じゃない。あと5分もしないうちに奴が。魔女教の奴らが来るかもしれねえんだ。
The animators fucking killed it. The animators fucking killed it. Subaru's expression and just that little bit, they fucking killed it, man. Like, that's amazing. You're telling me in less than a couple of frames, right? You get to see someone from being extremely anxious, extremely disturbed, stressed out, whatnot, to actually feeling some sort of relief. That's 4 expressions. Count them.
魔女教の奴らが来るかもしれねえんだ。
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Surprise? Went from like distress, surprise, happy, relief. Wow. 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 Fucking cinema. Fucking cinema. If you're able to go ahead and do this, right, and get a character to showcase this so beautifully and showcase this transition, and it's in a second, and he just took us on a fucking journey here. Storyboard artist win here.
てめえ んな話をどこで。あ、てめえは確か魔女教の態度を。いや、ちくしょう、これで何もなきゃ街中で魔法をぶっ放すのは年法違反だ。てめえの頭下げろよ。
あれ見て、綺麗。
Oh.
これで
とても綺麗な輝きでしたね。ありがと
Oh no.
う。はい。では皆さん。
Oh no. She saw the light and she said spotlight. She saw the light and she's like, is that for me? She is the main character for free? Oh, dude. That's so good.
あ、おはようございます。
ダメだ、見るな。おい、ラティス。
はい。思ったよりもずっと早く静かになってもらえましたね。きっと私の前に皆さんの気を引いてくれたお二人のおかげでしょうか。ありがとう。拍手。
Chat. Chat. Guys, clap. Sirius is asking. Ladies and gentlemen, clap. Nothing, thank you. Oh, nothing but claps for Sirius. Thank you, right? For the true queen. Thank you. Even title joining in. That's fucking goated. Thank you, Ed. I'm sorry. Oh no. Talk about fucking freaky. So it's if she's able to get your attention, if you're able to lock eyes with her or like fall into her theatrics, you're kind of screwed. All right, I'm backing it up just a little bit and we can all clap again.
ってもらえましたね。きっと私の前に皆さんの気を引いてくれたお二人のおかげでしょうか。ありがとう。拍手。
Oh, fuck.
はい。皆さんが見てくださるまで21秒かかりました。ごめんね。でも喜ばしいです。さて、それじゃあ自己紹介しませんと。
How many seconds was it gonna take Reinhardt to get here? The eyes remind me so much of the whale, though. The eyes remind me so much of the whale. He's slow. Too many. The fact that Subaru is fighting this. So it looks like it's an intensification, right? The more people that are involved, the harder it is to resist it. I.e., the more emotional, like. But yet, he's resisting it more than in other runs. The first run, he had no control over it, and he just fell victim to it almost immediately. The second one, we saw that off and on switch that was sort of starting to go and happen. In this one, everyone else has fallen for it, and he's resisting it. That's awesome. Resistance training. Right, he's building up a resistance to it. He could also not see the unseen hand for the first time. Right. That's some crazy crowd control.
はい。皆さんが見てくださるまで21秒かかりました。ごめんね。でも喜ばしいです。さて、それじゃあ自己紹介しませんと。私は魔女教滞在司教フンド担当シリウス・ロマネ・コンティと申します。
My name is Ed-sama the Wizard. That's it's just oh boy. That's just the key thing through this, right? Is they all have I was gonna say a quirk. Better word than what I was thinking. But they all have their own little quirks, right? And it's interesting to see how that applies, like for each and every single one of them a little differently. For Sirius, inside of herself, using the word Romani Conti, does that mean that like her boo thing, or maybe, yeah, does that mean her boo thing or something was Betelgeuse? Tomoshimasu. instead. How polite. Periodic table of quirks. Yeah, the periodic table of quirks. I mean, they share a last name. I know, that's what I'm saying. They share a last name. What does Betelgeuse mean to her? If they share this last name, what does Betelgeuse mean to her? They don't look related to husband? And if that's the case, where Betelgeuse was, I don't know, how is she going to feel about Subaru taking him out? There's so many questions that are coming in mind. Or even more so that Subaru has a similar power, right? Or that power. Huh. There's a lot of questions that are coming to mind now. Wait a fucking minute. This is not good, boy. This is not fucking good. Not good at all. All right, let's go.
皆さんの時間をいただいてしまってごめんね。でもすぐに終わりにしますから安心していてくださいね。
そうかい。それなら僕も手早く。
Woo! My boy fucking Naruto running too. Holy shit.
良さそうだね。到着が遅れてすまない。近道を探すのに手間取ってしまった。僕が呼ばれた理由は分かった。正しい判断だったね、ラチンス。それとも君の方かな、スバレ。
While touching somebody else, can you share a blessing? Did he just break the fucking AOE from Subaru just by touching him? Did he just fucking do that, brother? Like, literally just touching someone, you break the AOE from him. Reinhardt is OP Jesus. The blessing of Riz, lay on hands, the fucking aura. Holy shit, dude.
ラインハルト。ああ、僕だよ。大変な状況だったようだ。あれは滞在司教だね。ああ、あいつは他人を洗脳する力の持ち主だ。なるほど。
もしかして茜のあなたは有名な剣聖さんではありませんか？
ああ、そうだ。あいにくまだその称号は僕には過分なものだとわきまえているけれどね。待て、ラインハルト。そいつと話し続けちゃまずい。そのようだね。僕の呼ばれた本会だ。問題を片付ける。
What a fucking goat! What a fucking goat! Oh my god. Yeah, I guess you're right. I'll go ahead and fucking kill her now. The entire time, Fight is just so OP. He's like, yeah, you know what? I should just shut the fuck up. He's just him. He is just him. My god. Bro is so fucking casual about it. He's like, yeah, I'll just take care of it. It is what it is because he's the goat. He's the fucking goat. Oh! What the fuck was that? Was that a back kick? Oh, dude, look at that fucking sidekick. Look at that fucking sidekick, brother. She blocks it. Her hands do take a brunt of that fucking sidekick. That is beautiful, right? Daddy long legs. But the kick, like any sidekick, carries a lot of fucking force with it if you throw it correctly, right? So. Oh, that's a pain. Gets rid of it in 1 second. That's a fucking simple. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of it in 1 second. My god. The motherfucker is literally throwing hats. 100%. What the fuck, dude? Reinhardt is so amazing and so fucking OP in the way he's able to go ahead and, you know, go through and just break these chains, which is kind of funny and ironic in a way. He's able to break these chains and he's so OP, but yet he's unable to break his own generational trauma. The chains of his own generational trauma, he's unable to break those. But the world around him, 100%. He can break that like no tomorrow. He has the OP blessings of 1001 things, but the chains that hold down all that trauma from his family, yeah, those are unbreakable. Oof, oof, oof. Too soon, Ed.
君の腕も立派なものだよ。それだけに悪事に使われることが残念でならない。行こう。ここにいちゃいけない。
でもティーナが
ここから出るのが先だ。
Reinhardt, no. Reinhardt, no. Reinhardt, no. Reinhardt, the people are still affected. Reinhardt, no. Oh my God. They won't. They fucking wouldn't. They wouldn't. They fucking wouldn't. No way. No way would ReZero do this. No fucking way would ReZero do this. No way, bro. You're not even gonna be a little suspicious. Look at no fucking way, bro. No way would ReZero go. Yeah way. Yeah fucking way it would. Yeah way it would. Yeah way it would.
なれること、それこそが
Yeah, they
愛でしょ。
would.
でしたらこれは紛れもなく愛が生み出した理想郷とは思いませんか。
最後に言い残す言葉は。
ありがとう、ごめんね。では一つだけご忠告を。他の滞在司教は私のようにおとなしくは。
I think you're right about that. We do have the Yap God. We do have the fucking Yap God. As quiet, you're right. But also, Reinhardt, please, for the love of God, look around you. Have the blessing of, like, being able to see your fucking surroundings for a second there, yeah? Have just the blessing of being able to see your surroundings for a second there.
ないので遺言なんて聞こうとするとひどい目に遭ってしまいますよ。
肝に銘じておくことにするよ。なんかおかしい。止めなきゃまずい。
分かり合うこと、譲り合うこと、認め合うこと、話し合うこと、そうして一つになることこそが愛のあるべき真実の形。
ライハルト、殺せ。
Oh, fuck. Oh no. Oh no. The brother.
優しい世界。
Brother. Oh fuck. Oh, they fucking did. They fucking did. That's insane. That is insane, dude. They went there. They fucking went there. Whew. The blessing of situational awareness. Yeah.
そんな。
Can you imagine the fucking trauma that would have on Ryan? Can you imagine the trauma that would cause on Ryan? Not only that, imagine having to explain that to Amelia and some of the others. Whew. Or even Beoko, right? And I wonder, because I'm pretty sure, like, Beoko would be able to sense if he were to pass away, right? Add Reinhardt to the list of Subaru killers or heroes all Reinhardt can be. I know. Yeah. Ooh, Beoko would fight him for real. That would be absolutely devastating. Just being in that universe, being in that world where Reinhardt killed, yes, he killed the archbishops, but he accidentally killed Subaru as well. Oof.
そして歌の後はご歓談。夏希様はその時間に向けておやつなんて準備されるのが良いと思いません。
We've gone through 3 loops in an hour and 30 minutes. Real time. But it's only been half the show. We've gone through 3 loops. And it's not even half the show because we didn't do the OP. What the fuck does this episode have? This episode is so fucking good. This episode is so fucking good. My God. My God.
痛いのよスバルどうなされたんです？いきなり幼女様の手を破壊しようとして。ああ、かわいそうに私が
Hey, yo! Hey, poor little girl, let me make it better for you. Loliana! Loliana, what are you doing? Freakiana. Can you blame her? Can you blame her? Nom 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 nom. Little. Weirdiana in public?
これで3回目。ラインハルトでもダメか。
スバル、大丈夫？
おお、なんでもない。ああ、じゃあエミリアタンは歌を楽しんでてちょうだいな。
はい、楽しんでです。
ベアコ、お前は俺と一緒に買い物班な。仲良くイチャイチャしてこうぜ。
急にな。
Subaru, you're acting weird. Subaru, you're acting really weird. That's probably gonna get the others to also like locate this. See the fact that like you're acting way out of character, more so than usual, right? More so than usual. That's striking some fucking red flags, some red alarms all around. So he's acting normal then. But he hasn't been acting this way in over a year, Connor. So the fact that somebody starts acting like this almost immediately would be like, well, what the fuck is going on? For this to be like highlighted like this, right? Hiding goal, thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Subaru's sus is, yeah.
わかったのよ。
エミリアタン、すぐに戻るから。
Priscilla knows something's up. Priscilla fucking knows something's up. My God, though, the way that they made these royal candidates so fucking beautiful. I would die for Priscilla. I would die for Priscilla, ladies and gentlemen. If Betty got same, bro. Yeah, look at these characters, man. Look at these characters. So would I. There we go. My brother. Dude, I'm looking at Priscilla here. I'm like, ooh, like red, orange hair, already a fucking win. Red eyes, already a fucking win. You know, caring personality, already a fucking win. Oof. That dommy nature, already a fucking win. Gideon says Emilia is better. I'm going to ask it. Chat. Who of the royal selection candidates would you prefer to have as a waifu? If you could have a partner. This goes for YouTube as well. If you could have a partner, right? Who would it be? Crush, Emilia, Priscilla, Felt, Anastasia. Who would it be? None. They all got too much going on. If they didn't have a lot going on, right? If they didn't have a lot going on, they were just all of age, correction on that one, right? And they're like, hey, you know what? You meet them, it's like your own fucking dating simulator. Who would you go for in that regard? Wow, Emilia fucking killing it. Crush at 29%, jumping up to 31%. Wow, these results are fucking shocking. Wow. I thought Priscilla was gonna fucking kill it. But here we go with Crush catching up to Emilia. Oh, and it's neck and neck. Emilia and Crush, 35 to 33%. Priscilla with a solid 16% right there. Wow, Sugar Mommy Anastasia. Damn. All right, anyway. I guess we'll see who the winner is. Let's go ahead and keep going. Let's keep going.
いい加減何があったか説明してもらおうかしら。
今から向かう広場に魔女教が現れる。
魔女教。そんな心配そうな顔する必要ないのよ。どこで何を知ったか根拠なんていらないかしら。スバルが話してくれた。それがベティの信じる根拠なのよ。
ベアトリス、本当お前には助けられるよ。
当然かしら。話せることから話してみるのよ。
And the fact that he feels comfortable saying this now, my God, Betty is the best. Betty's the fucking best, man. Because all of a sudden, even if he dies this loop, right? Let's imagine that he dies this loop. What do we get, right? He's feeling more and more comfortable sharing that fact, right? And that means that you have to rely on your friends, right? You have to believe that the One Pieces are the friends you made along the way, right? And that those friends can help you out of these sticky situations. Yeah, Beoko's incredible. Beoko's absolutely fucking incredible, and that she's genuinely helping Subaru grow as a character, learn, right? Evolve, adapt, literally start also caring about her in that same way.
そうだな。現れるのは滞在司教の憤怒だ。そいつの能力だが、感情とか感覚の共有って感じだ。早い話、危険を危険と思えなくなる。
それなら感覚の共有は？
そのまま相手が痛がればこっちも痛い。滞在司教の首をはねたら、それを見ている連中の首も吹っ飛ぶ。
She doesn't even question it, bro. Like, how did you get this information? She just takes it and she rolls with it. Beoko, I love you. Beoko, you get my fucking gold star award for just, hey, you know what? I'm going to take this as factual. I got you. Like, that trust, the absolute fucking trust, right? She has to deal with Razo. I'm sure she's used to it. Didn't Beoko have a book that tells the future? Emilia won. Emilia won with 39% of the vote. Ladies and gentlemen, Emilia wins the poll with 39% of the vote. But her book was empty. She probably remembers a curse soup when he asked her about it.
お手上げすぎるだろ。だからお前の知恵と力を借りたいんだ。一応ラインハルトを呼んで共闘するって鬼札も考えてるんだが。
それは無理かしら。
無理？なんで？
あれの体質が原因なのよ。
Right.
ラインハルトと同じ戦場に立つと、ベティはただの可愛い子になってしまうかしら。
Oh.
ラインハルトはこの世界の異質さの頂点なのよ。
Sure.
ただ存在するだけで、周囲のマナは盲目的にあれに従おうとする。魔法使いも精霊使いも力を発揮できなくなるかしら。
そんなことが。ベア子と俺だけで何とかするしか。
スバル、もしかしたら一つ対処法がなくはないのよ。
対処法？どんな？
はっきり言えばシャマクの出番かしら。
シャマク？
シャマクさん来た！
シャマクの効果は術の対象の意識を世界と強制的に切り離すことなのよ。
But will this
つまり
work?
敵の影響範囲にある人間をまとめてシャマクで取り込めば。
That's fucking sick, dude. That's fucking sick, dude. That Beoko with the fucking strategy brain, dude. Shamak beat the Great Rabbit. Yeah, Shamak is fucking dope, man. The fact that Beoko can actually actively think, like, even in a situations like this, like, that's not gonna work because of this, right? Like, strategizing. Our best option is to go ahead and use this. That's incredible. That is absolutely fucking incredible. Why? Because, like, even if Subaru, again, if Subaru were to die this loop, what do we get? More information that he can now act on.
そうか、確かにシャマクならどんな問題でも。
その並々ならない信用は謎すぎるかしら。
待てよ、いくらベア子でもシャマクの悪口は許さねえぞ。
本気で何がスバルにそこまで言わせているのよ。
Green Ninja, thanks so much for
と
the...
にかくあの能力を無効化できればこっちのもんだ。あとは
その滞在司教をやっつけるだけかしら。
問題はそこだよな。
それなら私の出番じゃないかしら。
I just imagined her going, like, in the background, just trying to fucking overhear what Subaru and Beoko are talking about. Just fucking trying to hide in, like, a little cardboard box, trying to overhear what they're talking about. Oh, that's fucking adorable, dude. Sneaky sneak. That is so fucking cute, though, and at the same time, good on her. Good on her for being there. I kind of want to see how much has Emilia evolved in a situation like this. Like, is she, going to be more passive as she's usually being, or has she changed a little bit in the year that's come?
エミリアとどうして
様子がおかしいと思ったらやっぱり公園で待ってるよ言っておいたはずなのよ。いけない子かしら。ごめんね。私も待ってるつもりだったの。
No,
で
takes
も
him to
プ
the
リシラ
follow.
に言われて、あの赤い娘に今追いかけないと後悔するかもって。
My girl, man. Fucking Priscilla. With like the advanced like understanding of like what's going on or what's happening. Priscilla W, man. Priscilla fucking W.
何もなかったら私も戻るつもりだったけど、魔女教が現れるんでしょ。ちゃんと聞こえてたんだから。
エミリアと気持ちは嬉しいけど
スバルが戻れって言っても戻らないわ。魔女教のことは私も人事じゃないんだから。
エミリア
And the music they put her behind her.
怒ったふりをしてもダメよ。
And the music that they have with one another. My God.
私が怒られて困るのは私が悪いことをした時だけ。聞き分けがないのは私じゃなくて今はスバルの方だもの。そうやってスバルが私を守ろうとしてくれてるのわかる。でもそれでスバルが傷つくのに目をつむるのは絶対に嫌。スバルが戦う時私も戦う。スバルが誰かを守ろうとするなら私も手伝う。スバルが私を守ってくれるみたいに私もスバルを守ってあげたいの。だってスバル今にも泣きそうな顔してる。
Then he's gonna come out and say, I love Rem. But no, my God. What a beautiful moment. What a beautiful moment of tenderness. And I really do mean this. Who? Exactly, who? What a beautiful moment of tenderness, of just like literally her showcasing that, like, as much as Subaru does have her back, she has his as well, right? And they've built this connection. They have this strong connection, this strong attachment to one another. And she's right. Like, you don't have to go through things alone, right? And wherever you are in this world right now, I don't care if you're, laying in bed watching this. Maybe it's morning time and you're having breakfast and you're like, I'm going to throw this guy on the TV or whatnot, right? It is what it is. No matter where you are, you don't have to be alone, right? This community is a foundation of a support structure, right? And it's a support structure for anyone that needs it. If you're going through a rough time, if you're feeling lonely, if you need someone to talk to, if you need bros and sis and, dudes and dudettes and everyone in there who loves to talk about anime or likes to talk about video games or anything, we're here for you, right? It's not a substitute for therapy, and we'll never say it is a substitute for any like mental health professional, like community service or anything like that. If you're going through a dark time, seek professional help in your area. But if you need a strong support network of people to talk to, of people to hang with, of whatnot, to maybe not feel as lonely, we're here for you. We really are. Because that's the thing about connection, right? Is we got to connect with people in order to grow, in order to learn, in order to evolve. And that's what makes this anime fucking beautiful. That's what makes this anime fucking powerful, is the power of connections and the power that they have to go ahead and evolve and connect with one another. And that's what allows them to grow. This is why my specialization as a psychologist and like even beforehand as a therapist was attachments, because the people that we make connections with and the experiences that we connect with changes so much. Anyway. If I knew you were here. Oh, Cinnamon Buns. Oh. You know who also has a power of connection? Sirius. Something positive. You fucking really just came in here and threw that, bro, fucking emotional moment, and Jack comes in here. I gotta give it to you, man. That one was that was fucking golden. Did I like it? Did I lie though? That was fucking golden. Holy shit, dude.
スバル、もう諦めた方がいいのよ。ベティにもエミリアの気持ちがわかるかしら。
Oh.
だから説得したくないのよ。
魔女卿はきっと君を狙ってくる。まず何より自分第一で行動してくれよ。
分かった。捕まってもスバルが助けてくれるって信じてるから。
演技でもないこと言わないでくれよ。
Emilia, that felt like you just fucking triggered a flag.
何より自分第一で行動してくれよ。
分かった。捕まってもスバルが助けてくれるって信じてるから。
Emilia, that's even he says it, bro. That felt like you just triggered a fucking flag. Like,
でもないこと言わないでくれよ。あいつだ。あいつが魔女卿隊。
dude, what the fuck? She didn't just fucking Android. She Android 17 then. I'm dead. I'm fucking dying. She just fucking spawn killed Camper Emilia. Emilia, it was on site. No fucking hesitation. On site, man. Leroy Jenkins. Oh yeah, pre-watch. I know. Freeze. My God, let's watch this one more time. Poor Archbishop, poor Sirius. She was brutally getting up and just instant death. Who's camping now? Wow. Not the pre-fire.
捕まってもスバルが助けてくれるって信じてるから。
演技でもないこと言わないでくれよ。あいつだ。あいつが魔女卿隊。
Poor Luzbel. He killed the kid too while we're at it. It is what it is. Get wrecked. Passive my asset. Dude, she's grown a lot, dude. That even surprised Subaru. Look at that. Subaru's even like, what the fuck?
先制攻撃してみたんだけど、ダメだった？
グッジョブだけど思った以上だったから驚いて。ベアコ、やったと思うか？
とりあえず周りの連中にはやらかしたと思われてるかしら。
悪意があってこんなことしたわけじゃないんだ。俺たちはだな。
ダメよスバル、後ろに下がっていて。みんなの目、
Well, I didn't do shit. That didn't do shit. She's still alive. Otherwise, it would be, you know, they'd be fucking like freezing up. She just walked it off, I guess.
じゃない。
ベアコ、シャマクの準備は？
しくったのよ。これは邪法かしら。魔法より呪いや呪術に近い魂への干渉なのよ。シャマクじゃ太刀打ちできないかしら。
臭い臭い臭い臭い臭い臭い臭い臭い臭い臭い匂う匂う女の匂い。薄汚くて忌々しい私からあの人を奪う。
Excuse me, that foul stench. I know 300 people in here. I don't know how many people are actually in chat, but I know at least like 200 plus people in here that would smell this. That would fucking take her sweat, bottle it up, and you know, like smell that every fucking day. That they would make a perfume or a cologne out of that. Like the foul stench of the filthy, infuriating half devil. I know, chat. How many of you guys would buy Emilia bathwater or Emilia fucking whatever, right? I'd sniff, right? I don't know how many of you guys are in there, like 200, 300, something like that. Yeah, me, and people would sniff. Yeah, all the EMT. Yeah, 300. Yeah, there you go. Would. Yeah, I wonder. Even C. Fitty is like, I wonder. No, I'm devoted. What? So that's the main regard. Is it's interesting how much hate is either love or hate is thrown towards Emilia, right? Wild.
匂う匂う女の匂い。薄汚くて忌々しい私からあの人を奪うハンマの握手。忌々しい私からあの人を奪っただけではまだ飽き足らないのか。汚いハンマー。 握手今ましい私からあの人を奪っただけではまだ飽き足らないのか
Voice acting is good. The voice acting is fucking good, man. The VI is fucking killing it. Like, she's legitimately fucking killing this performance. My God.
私は魔女教滞在司教運動担当シリウス我がきまいましいクソ女お前を焼き焦がして燃えかす夫のも
Over your husband's grave? Wait, are you talking about Betelgeuse? Hold the fuck on. Are you talking? This ain't no longer the theatrical fucking version of Sirius that we're getting. Now we're getting a serious. Now we're getting a serious here. Who's like really fucking pissed off with the husbando here. You can't be serious. That's interesting, right? The true personality starts coming out.
あいつこれまでと全然様子が違うじゃねえか。
牛バエみたいに焼いても湧いてきて何の恨みがあるんだ私には盛り服す自由もないとどこまで
あなたが何を言ってるのか私にはわからないわ。あなたが私に怒ってるなら話を聞かせて。いきなり仕掛けたのはこっちだ。
Queen Emilia silently, you know, going through and freezing up the feet man, stopping their fucking motion from coming forward. Genius level stuff, dude. She remembered Puck doing that to Elsa in episode 3. Right. That's awesome, dude. That battle IQ is insane.
怒るのは当然だもの。でも周りの人たちは関係ない。解放してあげて。
上から目線で狙ってんじゃない怒るのが当然なら謝れよあいつくまって許しをこえその上で尻から腹渡を焼いてやる
What the
あなた
fuck?
話がつ
Holy shit.
怒るのが当然なら謝れよあいつくまって許しをこえその
Holy shit. And these flames, man. She's just going fucking wild with it. But why though? Emilia's like, but why though? What do you mean?
上で尻から腹渡を焼いてやる
あなた話が通じない人ね。それなら私にも考えがあるのかね。
This fucking sick, dude. What the fuck? Get her ass, Emilia.
そんな悪口何回も言わないで。
Imagine if Puck was here, dude. Imagine if Puck was here as well. Holy shit. Emilia's doing this, right? Out of her own fucking training. Like, she's cooking her ass, bro. Exactly. She's doing fucking amazing. And you could fuck. I never even imagined that Emilia could do this with the fucking ice forms here, dude. Like, literally. Spear, sword. Oh, I gotta. Beako, that's so fucking cute, dude. I'm sorry. I love the fact that we're getting to see Emilia fight and be a badass. Like, this is badass Emilia, right? But we're also getting the backpack Beako. And backpack Beako right now, I want 1,000. I need an order of 100. Like, I need a backpack Beako in my life, dude. Like, that is absolutely incredible. That's so fucking cute.
薄汚くて忌々しい私からあの人を奪うハンマの悪臭。忌々しい。私からあの人を奪っただけではまだ飽き足らないの。薄汚いハンマー。私は魔女教滞在司教運動担当シリウスのマネコンテ。忌々しいクソハンマー。お前を焼き飛ばして燃えかす夫の墓前にばらまいてやる。
あいつこれまでと全然様子が違うじゃねえか。
ウジバエみたいに焼いても湧いてきて何の恨みがあるんだ。私には盛り服す自由もないと。どこまで。
あなたが何を言ってるのか私にはわからないわ。あなたが私に怒ってるなら話を聞かせて。いきなり仕掛けたのはこっちだから怒るのは当然だもの。でも周りの人たちは関係ない。解放してあげて。
Right.
だから目線でうなってんじゃない。怒るのが当然なら謝れよ。あいつくまって許しを超えその上で尻から腹渡を焼いてやる。
あなた話が通じない人ね。それなら私にも考えがあるのかね。
Why does Sirius remind me of like the wolf girls at school, right? Like, you remember in high school when there's a bunch of like girls that thought that they were like the wolf girls or whatever, and they're like, and like they'll make up their own fucking like lore about themselves. Like, I'm totally dating FBI Coon. FBI Coon are already married and shit. Like, we're gonna have 4 like litters of puppies. You guys don't even know him the way I do. Or like, yeah, some of the Twilight fans are just like random individuals out there creating this fabricated world about an individual or some shit. Like, you know, and just like it had nothing to do with fucking reality, right? Because my thing is, who does Betelgeuse love? Like, let's be 100% real here, right? Who does Betelgeuse only have eyes for? Satala. You really think that he would marry someone? I don't think so. I think that she's just like one of those fucking wolf girls that is making up this lore. Do you know? Fortuna, then Satala. Fortuna, then Satala. And bro's a simp like me. Used to be Fortuna, but it quickly turned into... that's where her hatred for Emilia comes from, though. Ooh. Damn. I would love a ReZero game where you're kind of like helpless like this, dude. Give me a fucking ReZero game, Elden Ring style. You know, that would be fucking sick. That would be so fucking sick, dude. Yes, exactly. Give me a ReZero game, Elden Ring style. Yeah, we already have the walking simulator. Where you just feel so hopeless if you're in the shoes of Subaru with these overpowered individuals, and you gotta get stronger, right? Come on, backpack Beako. Yeah, so cute. How did he not get caught in the fucking ice? Beako was just a fucking jetpack. Jetpack Beako. You just get Beako and you can just fucking jetpack anywhere off to the side, I guess. That's incredible, man. There's this whole new lore to Beako and the way that they like interact with one another. That's fucking amazing.
瞳男を誘う鈴の音の声男を誘うきらめく金髪ああ汚らわしい
My God. Holy shit, bro. Who hurt you? But here's the thing, though. I feel like it's going to be in either extreme, right? It's either going to be people that just absolutely hate because hate can be love, or people that absolutely fucking love her, right? To the point where they have to be yours, right? Petzogi style. She probably embodies the sin the most, right?
そうまでして私からあの人を奪うのか泥棒猫め
You a home wrecker? Oh no.
ちょっと変なこと言わないでこの目も声も銀色の髪も私が大好きな人が褒めてくれたもの
Oh, wait a minute. Is this a mistranslation? Is this a mistranslation? Connor said mistranslation. And he heard it from afar. It's Fortuna. All the things. Wait, what? Yeah, it should have said the people I love. Oh, all the people were all praised by the people I love. Damn it, brother. Damn it, brother. The person I loved would have been so... Whew, whew. Goddamn translator. What is Crunchyroll doing when they're putting this out? What is Crunchyroll do? This wasn't FBI, by the way. FBI was the one that gave me the wide subs. This is the subs that came with it, which are the Crunchy subs. Damn it, Crunchy. Rushing to get these out here. You're literally here not helping. What are you doing? Crunchy is with the witch cult. Damn.
世界で一番かっこいい女の人と同じなのそれを変な風に言って怒ったから
怒るだと冗談じゃないそれは私のものだ
My God. Holy
私があの
crap.
人からもらったものだそれを私から奪おうなんてやめろやめろやめろやめろやめろ
Why is Emilia so beautiful? Why is Emilia so beautiful? Like, look at the way that they're framing her out to be, right? Like, this beauty, this goddess, this, like, you know, I bow, EMT queen. This is fucking peak, bro. This episode is fucking peak. Where the fuck did she come from? What the fuck? What the fuck? What kind of pocket did you have her in? What? What? Where did you... How? She spawned her. Low priority animation episode. Oh, this is a low priority animation. It doesn't seem that way. This does not seem like a low priority animation episode. This seems like a peak fucking episode, man. Holy shit. Holy shit. With the sacred treasure I mentioned. Yeah, good news is that low priority, which means that they have a higher budget and staffing in the bag. So I'm guessing this is Tina. Hi, Tina. Chat, say hi to Tina. Hi, Tina. Hope you're doing well. Well, you probably want to know how I got in this space. Hi, Tina. Exactly, Tickerol. Even Tickerol's like, hi, Tina. Damn, hi, Tina. Yeah, that's me. You know, you're probably wondering how I got into this. Well, Tina, can you teleport? No fucking way.
ありがとうごめんね
スバルダメなのよ
に合った。
What the fuck? Where'd you come from? Wait, and you're picking her up too? What the fuck? Mr. Steal Your Girl? What the fuck is this, brother? You're carrying her like a fucking Disney princess. Woo! What the fuck? No! 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 He saved her from the fire. What a hero. Everyone except Reinhard can teleport. Get your hands on the Yap Riz. Oh no. Oh no. Chat, I want you to type like him. Send me a whole message like he would. Like if he was watching this stream, I want you guys to send me a whole message and I want to see who's the most Regulus and of Regulus out there. Too long, oh lord. Yap God's awake. Shy Mimic, you no thanks. Oh, I'm too tired to write that much. FBI can. Damn, coffee! Damn! You dare put fire on me, my authority, my rights.
僕は彼女を迎えに
To take her back?
間に合って本当に良かったよ。
迎え？
妻に迎える女性の手を取るのは男として。
What kind of fucking world? You're literally Mr. Steal Your Girl. What the fuck? Oh, to take the hand of the woman I'm going to marry? What the? Oh no. No, no. Literally, yes. Literally, yes. I saved you. That just means I'm going to marry you. Damn, Sims already came up with one. You want me to type in this way? You fool, you try and insult my dignity to make me sink to the next level, that man? Not only that, but at your command, what a farce. A farce that you should pay with an apology. A formal apology full of groveling sadness and the most amusing actions possible. Damn, Sims. Do you think you can tell me what to do on command? If walking over my self-determination, over my rights that easily. Oh my god. Ed, remember what you said about breaking Subaru by taking people away he loves? Oh, 100%. Oh, 100%. Oh, 100%. Taking Emilia away from Subaru, is going to break the poor man. Like that. I think I said this before, right? I'm pretty sure I have said this before in some of the previous episodes and stuff that we watched. How do you break Subaru? You hurt him by hurting Emilia. You hurt him by hurting the people around him. And if this guy does actually get, like, if they actually do get married or some shit, my God. My God. He is the CEO of NTR. You predicted this exact scenario, 10-10-10. Yeah, that's how you hurt Subaru. And that's exactly it, right? Because at the end of the day, he's putting all of his heart, his attachments, his love, what defines him, all of this stuff, right, his motivation into a person. Are you telling me what to do? Me? The disrespect, the audacity to tell me what to do. This is a violation of my authority, a violation of my rights. How dare you? Telling me what to do with your cocky and disrespectful attitude? It can only be resolved with your death. A fitting death for such a fool as yourself, who assumes no power over my authority. A death of which you deserve will be your punishment. Holy shit, dude. Regulus is your self-answer, FBI? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. That was a really good one. I'm not going to lie. Kazu, man. That was pretty good. But no, that's the main regard that I'm trying to get at, is it's interesting to see how this is all coming into play, right? On one hand, Subaru is in a similar pose, saving a kid. On the other hand, Regulus is stealing his girl. Fuck.
人として当然のことじゃないかい？僕は魔女教滞在司教強欲担当レグルス・コルニアス。約束通り彼女を僕の79番目の
Sir, 79th? Fuck. I guess my bro really does believe in fucking, what the fuck? He's on that rent-a-row mindset. 100 wives, you know, that really, really love you. Quite polygamous, right? Right. Periodic table of harem gods. But then comes in the question, did he get all of his wives to marry him willingly? Or are they there unwillingly? That's the actual question. What a beautiful fucking episode. What a powerful episode. Color me excited because now we're actually getting into the meat and potatoes of this here, right? We're 2 episodes in, and of course, this clearly means this is not the climax because there's a lot more to come. And what is there, 3 cores? 3 cores? 4 cores? Some shit like that? There's 3 cores or 4 cores? Something like that. So, 2 cores at least. For this arc, 16 episodes. 2 announced, probably 4. 2 for arc 6. Okay. So there's 2 cores announced. So clearly, we're going to be escalating to a bigger and bigger climax. Clearly, Subaru needs to involve everybody else. He needs help. My man needs help. And if this is really a loop where, say, Subaru doesn't die, poor guy. He's going to have to come up with something. And even scarier comes in the question, are you guys ready for this? Was Regulus watching the entire time? Is he watching somewhere? That's a genuine question. For him to come in at this exact same moment to save her. And if he was, then that means that he probably just saw Reinhard, right, in the previous loop, kill Sirius and decided not to step in. Because that would be a violation of his rights, and because there is no one that could be his wife. He was like, nah, I'm good. Oh, I can see that. I can definitely see that. Motherfucker watching like a popcorn eating. He's like, yeah, no, I'm good. Anyway. All right, guys. Is this the ending? Does this go into the ending? It does. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what a fantastic episode. I'm actually going to give this a 10 out of 10. This was phenomenal. This was fucking phenomenal. This was absolutely fucking phenomenal, ladies and gentlemen. For me, this was a 10 out of 10 episode. Fucking solid all the way through. It felt like it was absolute fucking cinema, and it just flew by, ladies and gentlemen. Tell me about yourselves. What characters are you liking the most, right? If we're going into this, we will be doing an opening and ending analysis right now. Okay, here we go. I love shots like this. I fucking love shots like this. I love shots like this. Please do read the lyrics. If they're on here, I'll read them. Yeah, so this is going to be a huge fucking threat. Abso-fucking-lutely. Because you're trapped in there with them, right? So, overall, I'm glad that it's being highlighted this way because this is just putting everything into perspective for me. Looks like a target Loki, 100%. So as I was saying, this is very beautiful because it's showcasing the scale of things, right? How terrifying would it be to be trapped in here, right? Especially if you have to break anything down and water starts flooding in and everything goes rough, right? We're not looking at the subs in here, right? We're going to look at the subs in the other one, in the other video, the actual like lyrics video. So we're just looking at the visuals. Did she just do the white power symbol? No, I'm kidding. I'm not sure if you guys know. There's a big joke in the like. There was a big time where people thought that like saying okay or doing the game was like a white power symbol. I want a fucking throwback. Let's go. I got you guys. Reach. But no, it's a symbol for money. Of course it would be a symbol for money. People are fucking stupid. Oh yeah, that happened. Yeah. Anastasia's biggest hater. No, I love Anastasia, right? But I love to hate her too. Like it's one and the other. Like that was nuts. People raged over it. Yeah, people came up with the wild symbolism for stuff, you know. And I love this aspect of connection, right? All of them holding hands, them looking in. You have all the camps that are being showcased. Would you say it's more yellow or orange, chat? I would say it's more like this side of things, right? Sort of making me wonder about the color psychology of that. Yitty boy, Yitty, I appreciate the follow-up. Go, actually gold, sure. It's interesting because it's making me wonder for these characters. If it's yellow, it's more of the happy feelings, right? Powerful, confident. But if it's more of like a gold, orange, yellow type of thing that we're looking at sort of anxious, insecure, rejected, threatened, fearful, persecuted, insignificant, inadequate, worried, overwhelmed, helpless. So it depends on what we're looking at. Oh God, you're right. Orange was the next frame. So it could be a mixture of both, right? Oh, that was darker. That was darker for Crush. Yeah, I mean, for Crush, let's go ahead and examine that, right? How that is scarily accurate. How would Crush feel in that scenario, right? Like if you were in that scenario, right, where you don't have, say, all the memories as to who you are, all the power as to who you once were, what would that do to you, right? Would you feel out of depth? Would you feel like you don't belong with other people around you? Really, really interesting stuff. Memory loss, right? Inferior, maybe inadequate, maybe worried about your position. Okay. Bored, busy, stressed, tired, indifferent, apathetic, pressured, rushed, sleepy, unfocused, overwhelmed. These are sort of the colors that usually resonate with this, ladies and gentlemen, in case you guys are wondering. What are you looking at? I'm looking at the green here. You know, we can also go with sad, but that'll be a big aspect of things, you know? So there you guys go. Oh, shit. So whenever we're looking at this is sort of the color wheel, color psychology wheel, where, you know, we can use colors to identify, especially with kids and with a lot of adults as well. You know, hey, if these were your colors, where would you put yourself in that aspect, right? In that thing. Simon, man, Twitch. Yo, thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Triplets being cute. So how do you guys feel about that, right? Number one, I love the fact that they're showing them all playing and, you know, whatnot. Julius, of course, doing that face. My hair is green right now. Is it something positive? Because that's the main thing is we're looking at a situation. We're looking at like, of course, the group of mercenaries, which I'm sure they're overworked. Seems like a mix of sad and bad on the wheel. Sure. And then her just being blue. Her just being blue. And you guys can mix emotions as well. Sad, lonely, vulnerable, despair, guilty, depressed, hurt, embarrassed, disappointed, inferior, empty, remorseful, ashamed, powerless, grief, fragile, abandoned, isolated. Comes in my question for Anastasia. Is there going to be a sense of guilt? Is there going to be a sense of maybe embarrassment or feeling disappointed or like grief even? I'm sort of wondering, is the psychology wheel going to pop up and actually showcase a little bit of what's happening with the characters themselves, right? Or for example, if she's feeling this way, then would that label the people that work under her as bad? See, when Rich, y'all, thanks so much for the sub. 8 months, you're incredible. Incredible. Would that label the people that work under her, such as Julius and the rest, as bad? Is the psychology wheel culturally dependent? So, Legeru, oftentimes when it comes to the psychology wheel, especially the color wheel for psychology, it's used across, like, I think it's used internationally, if I'm correct, because we use it to go ahead and teach kids how to go ahead and identify colors and identify their emotions, right? Because we want to go ahead and help kids be able to go ahead and identify emotions accordingly. So this has been pretty much standardized for a lot of different areas. Some people do kind of go ahead and switch it up based on regions, because there are some regions where red is actually happy and yellow is bad, right? So they'll go ahead and switch certain things, but it's usually with an informed little asterisks, right? Which is interesting. That is very, very interesting. And you guys can look it up. Look up play therapy, specific to do with color psychology and art therapy, right? How do people figure out what emotions mean and how color can go ahead and express those emotions? Oftentimes, a narrative therapist and a play therapist come together and they're like, what does this color mean for you, right? If you're an adult. But it's for a lot of kids and for the general population, this is used as a general form for conveying those emotions. Wild, huh? Wild stuff out there. Anyway. Purple. Oh my goodness. All right, you guys ready for purple? Yeah, the emotions are universal. The colors association to culture. Here we go. Surprised, startled, confused, amazed, perplexed, disillusioned, dismayed, astonished. Yeah. Purple equals win. Energetic, eager. So it can buffer into, whoa, holy shit. Yiddy boy. Imagine yon God. Thanks so much for the 10 gifted subs. Holy shit. Based. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It means the absolute world to me. Ladies and gentlemen, drop some fucking Doritos. Drop some fucking Doritos for the 10 gifted subs. Yiddy, you're fucking incredible, dude. Thank you so much. Thank you. You guys are fucking incredible. Absolute fucking W, dude. Doritos in the chat. Doritos in the chat for that. That would be wonderful. Thank you, Yeti. Taragato, thanks so much for the sub. I appreciate it. You go. Go. Drop those Doritos. Thank you so much, Yeti. You're absolutely incredible. Wow. Honestly, like, thank you. I'm getting all emotional and shit. Hold on. So there we go, right? This is sort of what we're looking at. Surprised, startled, confused. That's me right now. That's me right now. Surprised, startled, confused, amazed, excited, odd, eager, energetic, right? So we're looking at these aspects of things. And that's sort of what I want you guys to consider is when we're looking at this, why are they being presented in this way? Why is this coming up, particularly in this pattern or in this aspect? Blue is also a lucky color in Japan. Sure. And it could also mean money. I mean, if there's money associated with it, right? But it's interesting when you take on the international context for the emotions of colors, what that can mean. And she's green as well. Mischievous, bad, green, overwhelmed, pressured, apathetic, indifferent, out of control, unfocused. They're cooking with the. You guys gotta be real with this, right? Pressured, indifferent, overwhelmed, out of control, unfocused. That's pretty good, man. That's pretty fucking cooked. Mischievous for real, yeah. She's red. Okay, hold on. We're going to go back to Al. Angry, let down, humiliated, bitter, mad, aggressive, frustrated, distant, critical, dismissive, skeptical, numb, withdrawn, annoyed, infuriated, hostile, provoked, jealous, and furious, and violent, violated, indignant, disrespected, resentful, betrayed. Even past that. This is where shit gets interesting. Are you guys ready? This is where shit gets interesting. All right, now that we know that this color might be how people see her, the red, what is the version of her that people see on the outside versus what is the version of her, you know, like what is the shadow version of her, right? Versus the version of her that she wants to go and showcase. People probably see her as an elitist, as a ruler or a tyrant, right? They probably either see her as an aspect like that, right? Where the shadow selves behind might be seen as this aggressive individual, right? This passionate individual, this ruler, this whatever, elitist, this villain even. Absolutely. That's why it's so beautiful and important to talk about the like shadow and light aspects of ourselves, right? When we're looking at this, it's important to talk about how, like, you know, how others view us versus how we truly view ourselves. What is the mask that we wear underneath everything? Ruler, tyrant? Where's that at? Ruler, tyrant? Yeah, I mean, for some, absolutely. Where control is the big factor that you're trying to go in and take over. Is that what it is? Being able to go and have that control? Because everything belongs to her, right? Everything belongs to her. Trickster, magician? Hold on. Is it all just about power or is it about a control? Jester, hater. Okay. Is it about pleasure? The world is hers. The world is hers. That's interesting. That's interesting stuff. Anyway. Interesting that how for him, what is he, chat? Is he a mix of red and purple or just purple? Pink? I wish there was, I wish this would evolve further in, right? Yeah, also his agent of change going into the camera is wild. Magenta, a pink, purple, right. So we could just take a look at like the further ranges, right? Because these are the primary colors, secondary colors, so on and so forth, a mix of red and purple. So we're probably getting a mix of surprise and anger. So it makes me wonder, is Al at some point in time going to be absolutely fucking furious, right? Is it going to be a startling type of fury, a startling type of anger that we might see, a sort of passion that wasn't there seen beforehand? Maybe something that completely brings him out from what we see as the mask that he's wearing, right? Him having his agents of change highlighted like this is wild, right? I love his helmet. His helmet's pretty fucking cool. His helmet is pretty fucking cool. And it's interesting because for her, of course, she has this aspect of a mask of intrigue, but for him as well, right? Okay, we're into it. We're into it. We're 23 seconds in, and I feel like we just yapped for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes about the psychology of color. In those little bits that were there. Because we yapped about colors. We yapped about colors. Professional yapper. To take out my dog pee, come back and you progress through one color. We are here for this. Let's go. Nothing really new. Good shit. Good. My God. Otto's a cutie, though. But also seeing them at different heights. I'll back it up just a little bit. Subaru and Bayako, of course, they're transferring in this journey together because they're a lot closer together. Subaru, I'm sorry, but your princess is in another castle now. Thanks so much for the follow, Cosmic Fury. Hell yeah. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate the follow, you goat. Appreciate the follow. Me and the boys turning around surprised to the camera. Yeah, Subaru, your princess is in another castle now, you know? Oh, yeah, you're right. Wait, are you right? No, it's not working for me. It's not working for me. Oh, that's probably because... Yes, it is. Okay. Beautiful to see this, though, right? Sort of that innocent flower that's been taken away from you, who's on top of a castle now, who's there waiting for you, like fucking adorable. She's beautiful, absolutely. And it's great to see, like, even the light in their eyes and how important it is for this story and the way that, like, all of this is highlighted. Beautiful. That's a good question. What happened to Garf? What happened to Garf, man? And even Otto, right? No. I'm doing a frame by frame here. But can we watch the full OP then analyze? No, because that is not transformational. We'll go through at the end and we'll do it. But like, you know, we got to take this piece by piece. Because again, if we watch the full OP and then we go through, we go through, we analyze. The hindsight is 2020. Garf was left shot. Garf is garfing. Otto, where are you exactly? So it's for a quick second, right? You're not even meant to fully see her, and then it comes into fruition. So she's still in the background observing all of this. Dude, this is leading more into my fucking theory that Loliana is going to go ahead and be a counter, man. Loliana is going to go ahead and be a Sokovian gun here. 100%. Loliana is going to play such a big and pivotal role if she's able to go ahead and time have this effect on people. It keeps on being an area of effect, right? Yes, that was Puck's crystal from the looks of it, right? Just cracking from all the deaths and despair, apparently. Woo! Woo! What the fuck? That was quick. Hey, yo, Ram's not by your side, Roswell? Oh, because she's by Ram. Okay. Liliana's again. If this turns out to be, if this is actually, if this is actually like Garf's mom, could you imagine? Imagine yourself being in Garf's shoes. Imagine being in Garf's shoes, right? And you go back and you think that, oh, mom is gone, right? And it turns out mom just moved on and has a new family and has kids and whatnot. And they didn't even care to like look for you or be there for you or whatever, right? What the fuck are y'all? Two big shadow men in the back as well? Whoo! What the fuck? I wonder if this is how Sirius sees things. Those frames are so good. Those frames are so fucking good. Yeah, it's Luz Valentina, right? So I'm wondering if this is like Sirius's vision as to how she's able to go out and see stuff, right? Oh, just auto destruction of everything, dude. What the fuck? How big is this event going to be? Ah! Who are you? Hold on. Wait a fucking minute. This Elsa? Hold on. Elsa? Hold on. That's wild. Like a fucking clock, dude. She's fucking Cirque du Soleil-ing it. Like a fucking clock, man. It's that Elsa PTSD that's coming through, right? But if you take a look at it, right, it seems to be a lot of just fucking trauma overall. It's Elsa, then of course it's Williams, right? Sirius, Who the fuck is that? Question. Now, this is going to sound fucking wild, but this frame by frame is giving me something. Is there more than one gluttony? This fucking frame by frame is fucking wild, bro. The one in the water is different than the one on top. Unless it's highlighting that he's just wearing different fucking clothes. Or they're just wearing different fucking clothes. Is there different forms of gluttony? Or different gluttonies out there? Look at that, dude. Different colors, different everything. But all the Mabis able to do. Inner self. No, I think if it was an inner self, wouldn't they display it differently? Because usually every shot has a meaning, right? Every shot has a different meaning altogether. Designs can change. His past. That looks different though. It looks different though. I'm looking at this, man, and even the posture, like the way that their position is weird. Maybe a disguise? Clearly that's lying his cute boy self. Is there different gluttonies? That's the question that I have, chat. I'm looking at this frame and even looking at the positioning, right? One's green, one's whatnot. So it's like you're expected to go ahead and see the one up top, right? Through an animation perspective. But the one underneath that's hiding in the shadows, right? Is looking directly at the camera as well. As though, ha ha ha, I see you and you don't see me type of thing, right? It's almost done in a beautiful, like, cinematic way. It's a fucking masterpiece that it's making me wonder, like, as an anime viewer, you're meant to focus on the top one and disregard the second one, the one that's looking right back at you. But this one that's looking right back at us is a completely different color scheme. They're completely different altogether. That's wild. If it is, I may be wrong. I may be fucking wrong. I don't know. I'm just doing this frame by frame. And this is fucking insane, dude. Bro looks like a Grinch. Yeah, that's fucking insane. God damn, a dragon? Whoo! What are they the Sin Archbishop of? Holy fuck. Sin Archbishops of dragons? He is here to ruin our charisma? That's just a lizard head. Are these his wives? Wait a fucking minute. Wait a fucking minute. Wait a fucking minute. Wait a fucking minute. Are these his wives? My guy. Yacht Master 9000. Harem King. Harem King. Holy shit. Is that a harem? Holy fuck, bro. But first off, what is this the Sin Archbishop of? Right. And bro is greedy. My God. My God. Okay, so we are going to get a lot of people involved into the mix. Priscilla from the looks of it, you know, Furry Man from the looks of it, Wilhelm Crush, Julius, Subaru, Garth, Reinhardt. So we're getting the whole gang. Attica! Yo! What's up? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Okay, guys, hold on. I got to give a huge shout out to Attica here. In case you guys don't know, Attica has been my best friend for apparently the past 10 years. Apparently, right? You finally made a bestie. I know, right? We hung out a lot during TwitchCon at the Twitch party. And even afterwards, we went out and got some ice cream and a bunch of stuff. Absolutely incredible streamer. Literally the best. The fucking best. I'm always on her streams in case you guys don't know where I am and shit. Whenever possible, I'm sort of lurking in there, learning how to play Pokemon Unite. Guys, go give her a follow. Go show that love and support. How you doing, Attica? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're practicing that self-care. My God. So that's the main regard, though, is like when we're looking at this. Hold the fuck on. Hold on. Bro, there's two of them. No fucking way, bro. Okay, look, this is what I was talking about, dude. There has to be two of them. Look at this back-to-back, dude. Sorry, couldn't spoil. What the fuck? There's two of them. Sorry. There's two of them. That ain't no fucking reflection. That ain't no fucking reflection. There is no reflection from either, like, anyone else behind here, right? We already saw the good guys. And now we're going through, like, the baddies here, right? There are a couple baddies in here, but there's two of them. No, clearly that's his cute little voice. You guys are fucking ridiculous. But Attica, you have any plans to stream tonight? I hope you do. I hope you do. So, what are the, like, archbishops of? All right. So I know that there's, like, greed, right? There's wrath, gluttony. So what is she the sin archbishop of? The one in the corner here. Lust? Money? Power? Probably lust. Melancholy? Like, what is it? Pride? No, but then, like, why would Betelgeuse be asking if Subaru was pride? That doesn't make sense. The Sin Archbishop of Lolies? Like, what is she the Sin Archbishop of if we're going down that route? That's interesting, though, because we're getting the whole cast of individuals. Yes, but also you're stuck with me here, too. No! Damn, Attica, you're incredible. Absolutely incredible. Vanity. Vanity. Oh, that's interesting. Overall, super duper curious in the fact that, like, I guess for me, it's. Okay. I guess Garf isn't weak. Can fucking punch a dragon. Tiger versus dragon. Who wins? Tiger, apparently. Ooh. Get close. Get closer. Now, I'm not a wizard. But really, really well done from the animators. Really fucking fantastically well done. That's all I gotta say. Well, what an amazing way to go ahead and showcase, like, characters even indirectly, right? That is fucking phenomenal. He just ate a double cherry twice. Woo! I think I'm in love. I think I'm in love, man. I'll be honest with you. One shot. This is all it took, man. This is all it took. Sorry, you know. Exactly. Nah, she's mine. Everyone else back off. Attica, what, you want to fight for it? We'll fight for it. We'll fight for her, Attica, if you want to go for it. And you can't love every redhead, but I can. I know, Attica. I'll 1v1 you. You know, 6 Pokemon, 6. Oh God. Redo the candidate poll. Yes, mods, please. My question is this. If she's able to take out this many people, right, with the flames that she has, wouldn't this make her really good against Sirius? Considering, like, even if Sirius is able to go ahead and control people to go after her, I don't think Priscilla, it might affect her, it might not, but she'd be able to go ahead and take out people like this, right? I.e., she's able to go ahead and use her flames in this manner, regardless of what's out there. And so everyone else burns. It is what it is. It is what it is, right? Casualties of war, I guess. All right, let me go back. Woo. Bro is really him. So roundhouse again. Gets fucking deep-throated by a snake. Ends up just auto-cutting the snake. That's incredible. He'd win. He's just too OP. He's just too OP, right? Also, there's a poll rerun. Make sure you guys vote on that, please. Please. Who do you guys think would be the best royal selection candidate here that stole your heart, ladies and gentlemen? And of course, a rematch. That's incredible. No fucking way. Fake spoilers for the OP. Fake spoilers, ReZero and revering the OP goats. That's incredible, man. So what is Regulus's power, though? Like, what is his actual power? What is... Oh, I know, fuck, dude. That's my question. Riz? Is he just... You know, like fucking mogging people all day long? Is he like going into fucking Twitch streamers chat and just being like, you're going over my authority, right? It steals your girl, yapping Riz? Is that how it works? Let me just, he mused 24/7. Nuh-uh. Because looking at this, right? Oh, yeah, man, thanks so much for the follow. Appreciate it, you go. Absolutely, thank you. Hold on. Because it's sort of like an acknowledgement, and then he pauses. Oh, wait a fucking minute. Forward momentum. Can Regulus stop time? Can Regulus Zawardo? Yo, Warglane. Hi, good evening. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're practicing that self-care. Can he fucking stop time, chat? Hold on. Their momentum is pushing forward and it all stops. That would be OP. Oh, yeah, 100%. But look, momentum's going forward, stop. And then, like, 1 second later, 1 frame later, everything starts churning, like, you know, like, so on and so forth. Who wins? Emilia still won by 35% of the vote. 0 reactions. Nate Blahauser, Bros Gojo. Because I also have no fucking clue. Ziegler, I'm looking at this and I'm like, what makes sense for him though, right? Because right now, what I'm getting from this opening, he rushes forward, right, and he smiles, and it's not even like he hits a wall. It's literally as though they're just stopped in time. You should go watch Regulars versus Geese in season 2. It's as though it's just stopped in fucking time. That is crazy. Okay, there we go. Eyes, Berko. What is this, like blood? Ice sword. It's just the opening going back. Oh, Reinhard. Oh, kicking the beast. The lovely photo, but a little distorted. Damn. Rem's in there too, apparently. Loliana. Interesting. Interesting. The end is the beginning and the beginning is the end. And that's a very big theme that ReZero is doing, right? It's the first episode, and it seems to be a continuous pattern, though. And that look of yeah. That look is wild. All right, we're going to listen to the full OP here without me pausing, just to jam out to it, just to see if anything else pops up, yeah? And then we'll look at the lyrics. 3, 2, 1, let's jam. I'm going to do my best to not stop it. Hands back. Let's go, guys.
人を勇気づけるように記憶にまだ縛られるように自由なはずの世界は絡まってよどんでゆくしさ引き合ってゆかんでゆく感情誰もわけも知らないまま
It's so good, man.
揺れた足取り一縷の希望すがるようにほころびかけの物語だとしたって幾千の視線に沿ってなせまれが来る
That's pretty. That's a bop, dude.
より合わして紡ぐ未来それを僕ら生き
Woo.
る順だ因果律の破片をつなぐ張り詰めたその糸をかき鳴らしてさ歌えよ譲れない希望のための歌ほつれながらもつれながら掘り出すのさ光の今
All right, I gotta look at the lyrics. I gotta look at the lyrics. I gotta look at the lyrics. But before then, I do have a question for you guys. We've gone from city to rural, from forest to water. Hiroko Yor, thanks so much for the follow. When are we gonna get like desert, like where I live? Is ReZero gonna go on a desert adventure, or maybe a fucking like, whoosh, like a hellscape adventure, beach episode? Yeah, Desert Arc when. Yeah, considering they're going through a wide variety of scenes, right? Do you want an actual answer? No, I'm just wondering, because so far it's been touching a lot of different ecology, right? Different ecological sectors so far. We've gotten a beach. We're getting not a beach, but we're getting like a full-on ocean, a rural, like, you know, an actual capital city, the forest aspects. We've gotten a lot of different aspects of things. Anyway, hi YouTube, we're back. We're gonna go ahead and get started. I do have my bagel here, so while we're talking, analyzing, maybe laughing a little bit, I might be eating my bagel. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's go straight into it. All right, we'll touch base on just that. Just as words bind people together, just as the present is tied to memories, a world that should be free. So here's the interesting part about words, right? This goes back to the old, like, you know, saying, sticks and stones may break my bones, right? Or won't break my bones, or however the fuck it goes. Sticks and stones may break my... Wait. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. What the fuck am I... Words and sticks and fucking bones will break my bones. I'm fucking up the saying. It's fine. It's fine. Bro forgot to say. Dude, it's been a hot minute. Words will break my bones. Do people die when they are killed? Anyway, absolutely true, right? The words that we use are so empowering. Even a single word, a single phrase, a single anything ties us in together with 1,001 other people by the experiences that we share. A single action, a single whatnot can absolutely create a whole world of experiences. I'll share this, and I don't mind sharing it. I didn't know what the partner party was going to be like, right? I was a little nervous. I was like, what the fuck? I'm over here alone. I don't know anybody. But then apparently I became best friends with Attica for the past 10 years by just going through and like having a small conversation about the merch store and about a bunch of stuff, right? That was happening all around there. And you start creating memories, right? It takes one action to be able to go ahead and open up a floodgate of other things. And that's the incredible stuff. Were you nervous? A whole 10 years about a... Yo, but yeah. The merch store was a little expensive. I ain't even gonna lie. But that's the main regard, though, right? Is those words, those actions that we have with one another can connect us on a whole nother level. And that's the main regard, right? So this is interesting. The truth is tangled, clouded, emotions drawn together, distorting. Absolutely, emotions do distort things. And what's interesting about this is, in therapy, we have different techniques that we use to go ahead and get down to the truth, right? 10 out of 10, exactly, Raccoon. And Raccoon as well. Raccoon's an incredible individual. Can't stress enough about her. Truth is tangled, clouded, emotions drawn together that distort. When you go to therapy, do you guys think that you go to therapy with 100% of the truth? No. You go to therapy with your bias, with your perception of what the truth is, right? Overall, yeah, it's very selective, right? Overall, even as a therapist, guess what? As therapists, we don't care what the truth is. What we care about is how you change that narrative to best fit yourself so you can start the process of healing, right? I actively and willingly lie to my therapist. And if you do lie to your therapist, why do you lie to your therapist, Sivs? Is there something about it that you feel like you can't be completely open? And I'll share this, right? One thing that comes through for like a lot, and a lot of like whenever I do therapy, people are like, dude, you're so fucking chill. Like I can actually be open with you and you're not gonna like, send me to the fucking inpatient ward. A lot of people fear that the first moment that they mention that they've had thoughts of like suicidality or that they're into like weird shit, that their therapist is gonna judge them. Right. There's still that stigma, or even send them into the inpatient because they have thoughts of suicidality or they have thoughts of 1,001 things. Right. Like the grippy socks are real, unfortunately. And it's because a lot of therapists do not practice the actual, aspect of like, is this a real threat right here, right now? And if it's not, okay, let's talk about where this comes from. Right. At what point do you start judging a patient? And that's the main that's the main aspect of it. I don't actually have a therapist. One of the reasons I don't is I can be straight with them 100% of the time because what I want to say changes a lot. Well, a good therapist should allow you to go out and express yourself with that and use narrative redirection to help you find whatever that may be, right? But that's the main regard is whenever we're talking about this, emotions do distort the truth, right? And a big aspect of this that I will always highlight, have a journal, have something, even your phone if it has to be your diary, to speak your narrative, right? And even listen back to it like a day, a week later, 10 days later, 10 years later, and hear how much you've changed, how much your narrative, just by talking it out, starts changing your own internal thought patterns. It's incredible. But yes, the truth is tangled, clouded, emotions drawn together, distorting. So how emotional is this art going to get? Sure. Or Subaru. I love it. I love this whole entire thing, right? Subaru clinging onto a ray of hope, and a lot of people might just be clinging onto little rays of hope as to what the future might be. And this is a big portion that I'm gonna throw out there, right? A lot of females, specifically, if we're gonna be very honest, in the IRL world, are often misdiagnosed, are often underdiagnosed. POTS, ADHD, ADD, autism, you name it. A lot of females often go underdiagnosed or misdiagnosed in situations like that. Yeah, I've heard of it. Right. And when it comes to like, unfortunately for a lot of guys, it's like quickly the diagnosis gets handed out like butter. Right. But for a lot of females or for female presenting individuals, they wait until way into adulthood before even being diagnosed with any of those illnesses. Right. The models are based on male symptoms. Correct. Right. Well, not necessarily, but they started off a lot of like what we see as like the baseline for ADHD and whatnot were predominant in male individuals, and hence why the symptomology was based on male individuals, right? Before they started noticing, hey, wait a minute, females can have this too, and it's like, of course, like, what are you talking about? Rem5, thanks so much for the follow, I appreciate it. And that's the main regard is when we're looking at this, we have to take that into consideration. Like, number one, right? All of these individuals. 9 years of all of these individuals, right? These characters that we see in here, that have to face these threats time and time again, these trials over and over again, holding on to a hope that nobody else can see but themselves, that nobody else believes is the truth but them. How would you feel? You've been going through trials and tribulations and the world is ending and you have to face these threats that are beyond this fucking world and nobody else believes you but you. It's really fucking hard, dude. That would be insanely fucking difficult.
かって傷ついた昨日も選び歩き出したはずで選ばれてる現れる苦難はまた僕らは行くんだ
That's beautiful. Thanks so much for the follow, Gintop. I appreciate it. You go. Go! All right, backing it up.
揺れた足取り一縷の希望すがるようにほころびかけの物語だとしたっけ幾千の視線に沿ってなせま描く途切れそうな定めでも
Twisting it together, weaving a future, that's what we call living. True. Oh, I'm going to ask a question. I'm going to talk about it. Telgar, thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate it. You go. Hell yeah. Whenever we talk about this, Subaru having to trace this, right? Now, weaving it together, twisting it together, weaving a future. I think that this is going to be a big portion of what we're going to go ahead and see, right? I.e., Subaru bringing everyone together in order to build what the future may be. I think that's going to be a huge aspect of things, right? Subaru coming together with everyone else in order to create this big future. And it's showcasing the opening with all the like good characters coming together, right? The heroes coming together, patching together what that future may be. That's what living is. I really want to play the song. It sounds fun. The first time everyone is together in an arc. But through this, and this is sort of what's interesting about it, how many of you guys have circled back, accidentally falling into the same plot holes in your life, time and time again, and it took something to get you out of it? Maybe a friend, maybe a loved one, maybe whatever, to help you like see what those that trap that you're falling into is, so that you can start moving forward. I know I do. I'll be honest. I fall for La Toxica all the time. I'm not even gonna fucking lie about it, right? I'm into for some reason finding toxicity and thinking I can fix her, and then realizing no, I can never fix her. That's just what she is. La Toxica. But that's the same thing, right? It's like sometimes we all fall into scenarios, into aspects of things that are beyond our control, and it takes the friends, it takes our support network to help us realize that that's not necessarily the healthiest environment. Doesn't help when people fetishize it all the time, right? Absolutely, Sifiri. And they make it seem absolutely normal or caring even in sometimes when you have a partner that might not necessarily be the healthiest, right? Anyway. Interesting. Connecting all the, everything in order to make it into a connecting thread. That's beautiful. I have a question for you, chat. Considering Subaru is such a key player in all of this, right? In terms of like being able to go connect everyone together and so on and so forth. What would happen? Here's Subaru, right? Here's this penguin husky, this pusky. Here's Emilia. Good representation. Even similar colors if you really think about it. What would happen instead of like them going together to wherever they gotta go, all of a sudden we take Subaru, right? And we're like, hey Emilia, I finally get to be your husbando, and all of a sudden, oh no, he's in another world now. What would happen to the group and to Subaru in that environment? Considering that he's the one that connects all fragments, what would happen in a situation for Subaru if something were to happen to Emilia, and if he were yeeted to another world, another land, another something, in the way that this lyrics is like, weaving everything together, what would happen to Subaru, like to Subaru's psyche in that regard, and even to their psyche in that same regard, because Subaru plays such a big role. That's interesting to think about, because he's the one that connects the fragments, but if he's not there to connect the fragments, then who does? Anyway, sorry. That's just me talking a little bit about displacement, trauma, displacements, and the aspect of connection.
って傷ついた昨日も選び歩き出したはずで選ばれてる現れる苦難はまた僕らは行くんだ幾千の視線でさえ完全に映る美しい星空でもほころび崩れる時代それでもまた明日はあんた11の地形をつなぐ
Connecting the tangled threads of the 11 dimensions. Untangled 11 dimensions. Wait a fucking minute. This era collapses. This era comes down. Connecting the tangled threads of the 11 dimensions, untangle them and trace them. It's a string theory reference, but aside from that, comes in my main question. Ooh. I have many questions. Oh my. Oh my. Hold on. Question for you guys. Was Echidna's trials the only trials that we will see? I don't know if this sounds out of fucking left field. I know. There's something that I'm thinking about. This era unravels and collapses, yet we will wove tomorrow. Reminder that this could very be well machine translated. I have no idea how. Okay. Thank you, FBI. This is fucking scaring me. I'm taking this at fucking face value. Because then what's coming into perspective and what's coming into mind is how important are the whole unraveling of stuff, right? Unraveling of, to get to Echidna, right? That was a big aspect of things and a big aspect of the previous era. So it comes in forward. And I'm going to ask it, and I'm going to be fucking straight up with you guys because this is connecting a previous era with today, right? And unraveling that. Question for you. Wherever Satella is sealed, will it have trials? Will there be something that has to be unwoven to end the era of 400 years? Trials in a broad sense. No idea. I don't fucking know. Yeah, no idea. I'm wondering all of a sudden some things are coming into perspective in terms of questions, right? And these lyrics are pushing in the idea that the era will unravel and collapse. The end of the era 400 as in restart it or start a new one. And that's exactly it, FBI. Is this a whole aspect of the end of a 400-year era, right? Of maybe even living under the shadow of whatnot, right? Or is it going to be hey, you know what? We're starting a new era after this. That's fucking, sorry. I'm overcooking. I feel it, but at least this bagel's not overcooked. I think I cooked this pretty well. Anyway. That was unintentional. That was unintentional, chat. Hold on. That was unintentional. I didn't. We faced the emerging trials once again. That was I'll back it up just a little bit. So even as shit gets complicated, even as shit hits the fan, Subaru and the team, please start making the future now. Please keep hope alive. Please keep pushing forward.
僕の形をなす
Okay, I'm gonna ask something, and these just come from the lyrics, right? Beautiful fucking lyrics, and they're telling a full-on story, right? Is the reason why Subaru has returned by death because they're trying to mold him into maybe someone else? I'm gonna ask a very silly question here. Mayhabson? I.e., it's. Have you guys ever heard of Metal Gear Solid 5 theory with Venom, Snake, and Big Boss? Right. In a very similar instance, I guess I'm going to ask this question. Is there a hero or the sage or somebody that they're trying to mold Subaru after, i.e. have him die trillions of times in order to get him the, like, you know, the resistance, the will to win? Because after a certain thing, you start distorting what is left of your natural self, your aspect of self, and all of a sudden, right, you can't die, so you start twisting and getting this mentality that you will do anything to win, right, when that is not your natural state of being, right? Walsall tried it in his own way. True, he tried it in his own way. But if you think about it in a much bigger sense, where he no longer has control over that because he has control by death. I.e., this happened on Earth that brought him here. So he had no complete control over this, right? So it's just me overcooking. But who would be doing that? Who would be doing that? I mean, in a very similar instance, maybe he has it because she loves him. Overcooked. But Satella may be plotting something. That's exactly it, Godot. I'm thinking it must be a big plot of something going forward, right? Pandora. But regardless, are we trying to shape Subaru, i.e. he smells weird, i.e. he's taking in the authorities of, like, you know, the people that he's beating, i.e. he's getting thanks so much for the follow. He's getting all these, like, weird things and he can't die because he's being forced, of course, Satella's telling him to live, right? But he's being forced to go ahead and find a way to win. Blade Dragon, thanks so much for the 5 gifted subs. Holy snap. Thanks so much, guys. Big W. Big fucking W. Thanks so much, Blade. Absolute goat. Thanks so much for the follow. Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you, Blade. Incredible. Incredible. I hope you're okay, though. I know, Blade is fucking insane. Holy crap, dude. I'm overcooking here, obviously. Obviously. But just this, tracing the spiral along thousands of deadly lines, even if fate seems to break, it shapes who I am, the will to be one. Because she wants him to live and love himself. But Viano, that's exactly, like, we have to think about it in that scenario in terms of, like, in terms of why, right? I.e., I was going to bring up the crazy image that we had found in the opening one, which I was going to say, what if that's just a distortion of humanity, right? Same instance where we have, of course, Emilia being shaped, being molded in a way that molded Ed to have such tears. It's beautiful stuff, man. It's beautiful stuff. And I just sort of wonder, because it feels like Subaru's the pawn that can't die. In the middle of a chessboard with a lot of people fighting one another. I love watching you cook. It tempts me to share with you a couple of cut lines that happened in the Witch's Tea Party with Satella. Whew. Oh, that would be fucking sick. Yeah, she said to Subaru that she wants him to kill her, and she promises to save her. So it gives them a will to push forward. Maybe Satella wants to mold him into being a being that can kill her. Raspy, thanks so much for the prime sub. Hell yeah, appreciate it. Or, I guess comes in my next question. You guys ready for this? I'm gonna ask it. if there's something similar to what the emerging trials, if there's something similar to the trials of Echidna or some shit that we saw earlier, something to do with Satala, right? And you need Emilia or Subaru or the gang to go in there and be able to go ahead and free her in order to go ahead and adopt the body. Wouldn't that make sense as well? That all of a sudden I'm thinking of possibilities of manipulation. I'm thinking of abilities of like control. I'm thinking of abilities of like 1,001 different perspectives out there. Like, what would it mean? What does it mean just in general to go ahead and be there? Sorry. Anyway, I'm overcooking. I'm overthinking things. I'm like, wait a minute. What does it mean? What does it mean? But anyway. Destiny. Guys, question. Mods, put it in emote only mode. Now, please. Mods, put it in emote only mode. I don't even trust myself asking this question. Thank you. Who was the sage? I'm going through a list of possibilities here. Hold on. Hear me out. Let me fucking cook for a second here. Was the sage Flugel? And if Flugel was the sage and the witch was Satala, did they share a bond similar to Subaru and Emilia? And if so, I'm cooking. Hold on. I'm cooking. Let me cook here. And this is me putting all the pieces together from everything that we were seeing in season 1, right? That we've seen in season 1, that we're rewatching in season 1, season 2, and season 3. And if so, could there be a clash? Is there a plan, a 400-year plan in place? Is my question to you guys. Is there a 400-year plan in place where it might not be the bodies that make it 400 years, but the souls? I don't know if that fucking makes sense. I might be overcooking, but I'm looking at a situation like this, and I'm looking at just different thought patterns as to, okay, well, you might not be understood now, but maybe 400 years from now, people might look at the world differently. Maybe things will change. Maybe this is only temporary. Maybe this or that. I'm definitely overcooking, but I'm looking at a situation like this, and it's coming into mind, which is, if there is a love relationship, if there's any type of affection, any type of care, any type of bond similar like this, right? Who's not to say that both of these individuals are being molded in a way, shape, or form to contain their souls? And I know it might sound silly because it's like, oh, Betelgeuse, was going after Emilia and it's like, okay, sure, but then what is the restraining factor? And that's where my mind comes in. What is the root cause as to why things have been unsuccessful and or have gone wrong, right? And then starts coming into the factor as well. Why is Subaru, someone who came in from another world with absolutely nothing, right, all of a sudden playing such a key and pivotal role altogether? Sorry, that my brain's fucking trembling. Let it tremble. I'm heating up. I don't want to get a fucking nosebleed. This is mods. You guys can take them out of emo only chat. I'm overthinking here. I'm looking at this and it's just, it's I know. Anyway, sorry, chat. Sorry, I'm overcooking. You're back, chat. I think the only thing that would like even push to solidify like this overcooked that I'm having is if there was somebody that was alive for 400 years or some shit. That would just fucking start. I would start freaking the fuck out, right? Like, I would literally start freaking the fuck out if there's something like that ever fucking happened, you know? But no, we're good. Only the archbishops are up. Bayako and aside from Bayako and Roswell, I'm talking about someone close to the source, right? I'm an anime, but I like what you're cooking. Thank you, Lageru. I'm glad that we're on the same fucking page, you know? But also, which I still have 1,001 questions, and I've asked some of the other questions in the past, like, Betogis, whose perspective do you think the lyrics are sung from? That's interesting. I mean, isn't Geese technically 100 years old, at least according to the elf backstory, and he calls Flugel Sama? I will weave the future. Damn, that's fucking powerful, dude. That is a powerful fucking song. That's a powerful opening. They will go ahead and weave this future to come. We will prevail, chat. Emilia and Subaru will fucking prevail. That's fucking beautiful, man. That's the way to go and fucking showcase a story, right? That is the way to fucking showcase a beautiful fucking story of like, hey, you know what? We're hanging on to even the like littlest things. We will circle and weave back and forth 1 trillion times if we have to, but we will fucking prevail. We will weave the future. Beautiful fucking shit. Hi, YouTube. Hey, we're continuing on. We're doing the ending now. I hope that this gets time stamped. I love how it's a different perspective altogether again compared to the opening. Ugh. Can you guys imagine? Hold on. Can you guys imagine how deadly this could be if Betelgeuse was still alive? If Betelgeuse was still alive, can you guys imagine how deadly of a fight this could be? Because he could just switch from person to person to person to person to person. And all together, oof. Oof. Oh, ow. Adorable. Ah! What a fucking cutie. What the fuck? What the fuck? Yo, all of them have their own fucking shadows and shit. Clove Clock, thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate it. My analytical mind is fucking trembling quick. Look at the way that they're doing them, dude. Holy shit. All right, we're going to back up just a little bit, right? For Al, I have a question for you guys. What does Priscilla mean to Al? I know it's gorgeously animated and he has all this like stuff and responsibilities and whatnot. What does Priscilla mean to Al? Right? Because I'm like, that's sort of what I'm wondering. Whenever we talk about Subaru, we're always like, oh yeah, like, you know, how do you break Subaru? What would happen if Emilia were gone? So Al, what would happen if Priscilla were gone? And that's the question that I have, right? Or even vice versa. For Priscilla, what would happen if Al was gone? Would you find someone to easily replace that spot? Or vice versa, right? I love that it's Crush Sama. You know, you have Felix and fucking Wilhelm. We're going back now, y'all. Going back now, y'all. Adorable. Adorable. Just fucking jamming out on the side there. Now, is this a cultural thing here, or is this just a mask? For Anastasia. Is that just a cultural thing to hide your smile? Or is it a mask? Is Otto telling a really unfunny joke and she's just masking it to be... Reinhardt is not in shadow. Sure, Reinhardt is not in shadow until that's fine. Probably a cutesy thing, probably a mask. Her habit. They hide their laps a lot. I'm just sort of wondering, right? Because it's interesting that Otto and Anastasia and them are in shadow, while Emilia is in light, right? And then, of course, the two running are in light, as though they don't really know anything. Subaru, though, coming from the shadows, comes into the light. Otto's in the shadows as well, right? I love the Mimi hops and the animation looks crisp on that. It's Mimi's fucking cute. Mimi is fucking cute. And she even stays up there for a couple... She stays up there for a frame, bro. She can freeze time. Mimi is actually, you know, is actually an archbishop. Look. She can freeze time, chat. She can freeze. She's broken. Mimi is Regulus confirmed. That's Zawardo. There you go. Cute. This aspect of the flowers like blossoming, which flowers are supposed to be beautiful and, you know, show the purity of the world that's supposed to be around, but yet the flowers contain blood, i.e. as though this is going to be very impure. We're about to see a lot of condemnation of stuff to come, right? Like blood spilling everywhere. Wow. There's a dragon that we see Garth punching in the opening, but along with that, a wave of destruction. A wave of destruction. I actually have a question. The little girl, I guess what would be the archbishop, that is, you know, seen with them. And is she essentially just a mob beast person? Or like a beast person in general? The girl with that's an archbishop. Not Sirius, the other one. The one that we were trying to see, like, she uses a lot of monsters, it seems, so maybe. Yeah. Mrs. Beast, you know. Except with the purple spurts bra. Yeah. Is she just like a mob beast person? Like, is she like the ruler of the fucking mob beast or something? Because I'm looking at the way that, like, just like her attacks, right? And even the fact that there's a dragon there. Everything's starting to come together in that aspect, right? Where I'm like, huh. Okay. Then we have this beautiful fucking animation for Sirius. Look at this. Look. She's remembering the good days, you know. The good days when Betelgeuse would say no to her and would reject her so he could run and be with the Satala, you know. She's remembering the days when she would manage to go in and sneak into Betelgeuse's room and smell his underwear. Like, look at this, man. Look at this. Why does she have a leash? Hey, we don't judge here. We're kink friendly here. We don't judge here. But no, that's the main regard, right? Is we're looking at quite literally. First off, the shading is absolutely incredible and beautiful. And it just shows how like twisted and whatnot she kind of is, right? Has bandages, has a like giant leash there. Is in the public square by herself. Wow. It looks like a fucking cam from like a drone. That's beautiful, man. Look at the fucking shading. Look at the shading. I'm not putting any sound. This is frame by frame. Look at this shading, brother. That's beautiful. Wow. Wow. I know. Holy wow. Like, if we take this into perspective and we break it down like that, the cinematography is so smooth. And it just showcases so much. Question. Considering there's so much water around, couldn't that be used as a weapon as well? Considering there's so much water around the city in of itself, couldn't you use that as a weapon as well? I'm looking at this, right? And I'm thinking, like, for that giant ass dragon, like, if we're able to go ahead and just use, like, I don't know, fucking gravity magic and just push him down, we can fucking ocean gate its ass, right? Time to drown the city. That was mentioned. Will you watch the music video for the ending? Who, us or the villains? Emily would have the endless ammunition. Right. There's so much water around. There's like nowhere to run. Atlantis, yeah. This is beautiful, man. God, the shading. My God. Look at the shading, man. And the way that it's really using it to emphasize them from the environment. The way that they use the shading and literally to emphasize, like, you can see how grand scope they are. That's wild, man. That is absolutely beautiful. Why does she have a butterfly? I'm actually blown away by that. That's a clean pan. Why does she have a butterfly? Oh, God. Oh, God. Is that her face? Hold on. Editors, I'm sorry. You guys are going to have to block this out. Look at her face. Look at her face. Oh, God. What is that? What is that? What the fuck is that? It doesn't get better, my friends. She morbing. She morbing. she morbing, chat. Oh my God. God, I'm looking at some of this stuff. And it's like, it goes from the weird face. I think she's probably a demi-human. You think so? And it just goes like, it's like she's transforming or some shit. The fuck are you? Wait, is this Pandora? This looks really small. And the way she just came up out of nowhere is fucking terrifying. Or maybe it's the, yeah. Maybe it's the one from the opening, you know, where one of them was in the water and the other one wasn't. Is this gluttony? That's a really fucking good question. That's a really fucking interesting question. Holy fuck. So then this is a full-on attack that's happening. This is way more than a fucking full-on attack. That's 4 fucking archbishops that are coming through. Damn, chat. Damn. People are getting purged. I don't even know for what. But people are getting fucking purged. My God. My God. What'd y'all do? What the fuck is happening? I don't know. I don't know why people are getting purged. But anyway, or the comments rather well said. That's beautiful, man. That is absolutely fucking beautiful. Look at this. Look at Ryan, man. Wow. 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 Incredible. I miss his sharp features. Isn't any strong? Yeah. So if he's drawing out his swords, it's clear then that this is a real battle. And it's clear that this is very much needed. I like that Subaru has this whip. Kind of reminds me of what is it? Fucking wow, why am I stumping on the name here? As though he's a fucking Belmont. Yo, Tyrone, thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Like, you know, Subaru Belmont here, coming in through, ready to go ahead and you know, take on the archbishops. Ooh. Ooh. Yo, that looked a lot like the fucking opening. Whoa. 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 Reinhard is still sheathed. Sword not drawn. Blood spatter. There's an E, so there's a name. There's something written. M-E. Time? Guys, there's actual English letters written. There's English letters written right there, guys. Me? E-M-T? No. M-E. You can't see what the other one says. Hold on, I can't read it. Let me... I wish I could go ahead and like zoom it in even further, but fuck. E-M-T... I mean, unless it's backwards, but it looks like there's E equals MC squared. I'm going to ask for a favor. Can you guys screenshot this 107? 107. Invert the colors for me into either negatives or something else. And let's see what that says, shall we? That's a clear E, brother. Invert the colors for me if you guys can, or just turn it into like, you know, Jarvis, screenshot and enhance, chat. I got it right in season 1 with the like random things that were popping up. Yeah, no, this is, I don't see anything. Enhance, enhance. Left corner, there's a clear E. Not even like a scribble. It's a clear E. What is it cooking? And it's 3 shots. This one, and this one. Because clearly something comes through, it hits him, and you get 3 shots. 4, my bad. 1, 2, 3. 3, 4. You actually can't see it? Left corner, 3rd shot. Wronged them like nobody ever wronged them before. Could be. General chat if you can. General chat in the Discord. And then I'll just bring it up from there. Thank you. I appreciate it. Anyway. Only looks like ink on water. That's exactly what they told me for the first episode of OP2. Yo, привет. Glovik, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. Ed is crying. Ed is crying. There is something there. The end mind can't be comprehended. The end mind is always there. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes, yes. I'm sorry, chat. There clearly wasn't Ian. There's clearly other stuff written in there, but it's but there's clearly, like, for example, it's like if you look at it, what if it's a Japanese character? I mean, it could be. But what does the Japanese character mean? And I'll leave that up to you guys. I just noticed that immediately, and I was like, huh. Can we do the same for some of the other stuff out there, please? That'd be wonderful. For some of the other 4 photos there. Thank you. I'd appreciate it so much. Because I'm looking at this, and I'm just like, that's a very interesting and prominent feature there. It says indie gaming. Looks like algebra. Because everything is purposeful when it's shot like this, right? So he looks. Doesn't that look? What? You see how quick it is? So there's this one. Looks like die. Could be. This one. Of course, this one that you just did, which finally pointed out the big E there, which is interesting. And of course, if you guys know Japanese, feel free. All I'm saying is my brain catches on to like different patterns or interesting patterns, and this one. Oh, now I see it. Now you see it. Fucking Jeb. That's incredible. That is fucking incredible, chat. Oh, wait, go back to it. This one? Why? What do you see? What do you see, FBI? 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't tell what the first character said. Fuck! But it'd be interesting. And I'll leave that up to you guys. I don't know fucking Japanese, but what I do know is that there's something pretty fucking cool there. This is one of those shots. This is one of those shots. That's interesting. I don't know about you guys. I can't really tell much from it. Unless on the right corner. Yeah, it's a person. That's exactly why I started rotating it. Wait a fucking minute, bro. Wait a fucking minute. Looks like some kind of figure. Looks like texture. Took a little while, but you have to flip it. Yeah, that looks like something. That looks like fucking something. That ain't nothing. You know, that does look like something. All right, hold on. 3, 3, 3, 3. Where the fuck did the other ones go? My God. Okay, found them. 4, 4, 4, 4. This is what is being highlighted from it. R6, yeah. Something, you know, my die. Well, there's no way we can read that if it's Japanese. But I will say this though. Looks like microbes in it. Oh. He enhanced it more. Hold on. A bit more enhanced. You guys got to admit, I don't think a lot of people maybe even saw that. Right? I feel a lot of people looked at the video and just went through it like no tomorrow. Maybe saw some of the major things, but they're not fucking going down and cementing down in the frame by frames like this. Like, this is wild, dude. This is fucking wild. Like, I'm gonna throw this up on put it on X. Oh, I'm gonna put it up on X, right? Looks like a PSI lowercase sigma in the bottom left. R6 die clearly my 2020 vision. Maybe there are animation marks. That would be sick. That would be sick. I know, Kraith. Right. Wait, what do you mean? Wait, FBI. Did you find something? This is sick, guys. I fucking love doing detective shit like this with you guys. Like, really, I do. This is like, it gets my brain fucking rattling because we're all on the same page together, you know? Thank you, Who. Thank you, you guys. You guys are fucking... I think they used a random digital texture for these impact frames. I don't think this has story... Oh, hold on. There might be more. Y'all are cooking right now. Y'all are fucking cooking right now, ladies and gentlemen. Oh fuck. This is good shit. You guys ready? Set. What do you guys think? Face? Are we going into pareidolia here where we're just picking up random interesting stuff? I think that there might be words. I think that there's symbolism behind it, right? Something probably in there. All right, hold on. There's one more. There's one more here. I know, guys. I know. We're walking through it, man. We're walking through it. Slowly and steadily. Slowly and steadily. All right, we got it. Boop, boop. I fucking love my detective squad here. All right, here's another one. You guys ready? Set. Huh. It actually does. All right, I'm gonna showcase it. I don't even care. I'm gonna go ahead and showcase this. Yes, we're gonna move on to finish the entire thing here, but this is already. You guys ready? Set. The little fish. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Okay, you guys ready? Set. We have this with the little flames and stuff happening, right? Looks like Emilia's eyes. Or, here's a weird one. Oh, you guys can't see my mouse. It looks like a weird crooked smile, dude. With little elf ears. I'm not sure if you guys are seeing it. Eyes, crooked smile, elf ears. You only see a dragon. Or is it a dragon eye? That's interesting. That's interesting. I'm over here seeing a weird ass fucking thing here, but it might just be a crack. It might be something. There's prominent diamond shapes in there. Sure. Actually, there is. There really is. That's interesting. You only see textures, my friend. You got to see past the textures. Past the textures. I wonder if we're getting little glimpses of what's to come. A lot of face things. Anyway, that might be our brain starting to cook on pareidolia and different aspects like that, where we start seeing a bunch of faces in there. But at least the one with the text. This is something that can't be twisted. We're seeing clear text, clear something in there. That's wild. Is this what they show during therapy sessions, like a Rorschach? Oh, brother. We're just doing a Rorschach test at this point. Anyway, let's go ahead and continue. That's fucking awesome. Guys, I'm going to post this up on Twitter as well and be like, hey, what do you guys think as well? Because it's a bunch of weird stuff. Interesting stuff in there, you know? Anyway, give me Hiragana vibes. Right. Fucking vibes, man. Vibes. Oh, his whole gang just lifting him up. That's beautiful. Bro, that's fucking peak. That is fucking peak. An owl in the back behind it. Everyone's face is clearly shown except for Owl's. Wilhelm's getting some too. Yeah, Wilhelm's getting some too. Never mind. Wilhelm. Woo! Sick. Oh no!
Games.
No, I don't care about it. That's sick. That is pretty fucking sick. I know Aspen just comes on. That's funny, man. Then you stream the slaves 2 a.m. And normal, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. My God, I gotta love it, man. We gotta love the fucking theory crafting that we can find in any show that we watch. That's absolutely fucking incredible. And what a beautiful way to actually dive in and have a community that's open and willing to go ahead and dive in as deep as we do, man. Fucking awesome. Okay, so full music video time, and then we'll do the lyrics analysis. Are you guys ready? Set? All right. Non-stop. I'm not going to stop it. I'm going to swear. Right? The archbishops are so fucking good. All right, I need the English lyrics. I need the English lyrics. The hands, man. The hands. Check the M's. I send it to you. Wait, you did? You did. Oh no, Crate. Are you not gonna make me analyze the MV too? Oh fuck. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Connecting the dots. And this is interesting because it connects along with the OP, which is all about connecting the shards, right? So connecting the dots, connecting the shards, that just connects all together. Sounds good. Have a good night, C50. This fits fucking perfectly, man. This I literally just shot out of my chair shot out of my chair at something from just then. Jesus Christ. Did you? Yeah, because I'm looking at this and I'm just like, I guess, is Subaru the beacon of hope or is somebody else going to be the beacon of hope? Oh yeah, it's MV Cooks. Oh damn. He has a full-time job. I know, a normal. I'm fucking dying. Don't worry. I have to... Imagine Emilia just fucking dies, and that's actually part of fate. That'd be fucking wild. Whoa! Oh! Sure. That's interesting, right? So being able to go to unite everyone, keeping everyone together, being able to go and take those steps forward. But aside from that, this is also mimicking the OP. I will chase, I will trace, we will trace in the OP is used time and time again to go ahead and reference that they're bringing in the new era. I.e. Subaru and Emilia are working together, maybe even unknowingly, that fate is pushing them to go ahead and start this new era of things. Resonate the sound, right? Oh, just the 11 dimensions? So is Subaru going to be the great uniter? Is Subaru going to be the great uniter, chat? i.e., he's the one that's going to go ahead and unite everyone to go ahead and take on all the archbishops in that same way. I.e., the media that they kept talking about episode 1 of like, hey, you know what? Like, we use this to go ahead and make announcements and blah, 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 blah. Is Subaru going to be the great uniter that brings everyone together, all hands on deck? We're going to go ahead and go through our trembles, through our fear, through whatever, to go ahead and be able to go ahead and fight against it when you know the symbology of being the uniter. That's interesting. That is fucking interesting. Dying, turning back time. Starting the day over again. That's sick. Have a good night, Ladama. The OP and this are telling the same story just through a different lens. The OP lyrics in this song are telling the same story just through a different lens. It's so cohesive. That's some fucking storytelling. That's some director level, like next level director level shit, man. That's beautiful. That's some powerful fucking shit. And to get an OP and an ending that are still telling the same exact fucking story through different fucking, like it's similar lyrics in a way, right? Because at the end of the day, they're going to rewind, retrace, rebuild this new era, uniting, i.e. on the other one, uniting in this one as well. Yeah. Sure, thanks so much for the follow. Damn. Damn. That was pretty fucking sick. All the stars, man. The fucking galaxies that are being showcased through this. Holy shit. What a fucking ending, man. What a sick fucking ending. What a way to go ahead and showcase that. Absolute fucking banger, ladies and gentlemen. I can't stress it enough. That's an absolute fucking banger. Banger of a song. Banger of everything altogether. How much... all I know is the stars play big importance in ReZero, I guess. But through this, how much more is that going to come together? How much more is that going to go ahead and showcase what's to come? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I hope you guys enjoyed your time and I hope you guys enjoyed theorizing with us, talking about it a little bit. I appreciate y'all, YouTube. I hope you guys are practicing some self-care. Enjoy your night. Relax. Hey, next week, I'm not going to do it on Friday. It's going to be Saturday by the time this goes up. Saturday, October 19th at 12 p.m., so midday, 1 p.m., 1 p.m. PST. Let's do it that way for safety. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I appreciate y'all. YouTube, we'll catch you guys later. Practice that self-care. I hope you guys enjoyed it.